I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We are as we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We are as we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. Konitile koro oladara. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea, okay. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we can be strong. We rise, we fall together.
Yo, people, it's the boy CB1MILLI. First on my name, the captain, the president, the autocratic leader of Make Chelsea Great Again. As you guys can see, there's no bass on my voice. There's no, oh my God, I'm super excited. Like, it's been tough. It's been tough. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been tough. I don't know how to feel. I saw the Liverpool result and I said, feck. Real talk. I saw the Liverpool result and I said to myself, damn, like, now I'm invested. Now I'm invested in this top four race again. United drop points, Liverpool drop points. Oh, you guys got me. I'm invested all over again. Then I remembered, no Chalobah, no Reece, no Gusto. So we could potentially see a Saar tossing centre-back pairing. Because Fofana's got muscle injury too. Saar Badger Shield, Saar tossing. Pick your poison. Pick your poison, bro. It's hell. This is hell. Look, I hope you guys had a great Friday. I hope you had a great Friday night. I hope you started your Saturday well. Because your weekend is going to shit from the moment 5:30 starts. I'm letting you man know for free. Like, this is what we're signing up for today. Like, it's not, like, I'm not trying to be like, you guys know me. When I'm up for it, I'm up for it. I don't sugarcoat it. When I'm up for it, I'm super up for the games, bro. You guys always tell me, CB, calm down. You're too positive right now. Calm down. Then I get humbled. I know what I'm signing up for today. What would even be our starting 11? That's the maddest thing. But before the lineups come out, I think the lineup should be out in the next 10 minutes. So before the lineups come out, obviously I didn't stream yesterday. Obviously I didn't stream yesterday. There was quite a bit that I missed out on. So let's touch on some positives. So positive number one, Estevan looks like he might be back starting, hopefully. Look at the way he's cooking these centre backs.
Support then.
Who's that he just rinsed there? Tossing, rinsed him. Just rinsed Saar. That's Saar. Rinsed him. Go back on his shot and he still allowed him to shoot. What a finish. Now that's a positive because yes, Steve is back. Yes, Steve is cooking. But then immediately afterwards, it makes you realize, raw, these are probably the centre backs starting today. These are the centre backs starting today. It's mad. But let's get into the real meaty side of things. Pause. I don't even know why I used that word. So Enzo Fernandes called out. For me personally, I think he called out Bluco. A lot of people are saying he's calling out Rosinier, whatever. I think he's called out the ownership and the hierarchy. And this is big news. This is big news. Because for the longest time, I've been somebody who's been calling out Enzo for time. Like, look, this is what I'm saying. Like, I've been gassing Enzo for time. I've been crashing Enzo for time, sorry. I've been crashing Enzo for time. But Enzo yesterday, should I say, sorry, he officially became MCGA. He officially became MCGA yesterday. As of now, I'm calling Enzo Fernandez my captain. Enzo Fernandez wants to make Chelsea great again. This is massive news. We're going to get to what he said, yeah? But this is massive news because you need to realize Enzo Fernandez came in as the face of this project. His move ushered the new generation of Clear Lake Blue Coat Chelsea. £105 million. January signing, bring him in. They had scraps for Rui Costa over him. He was the face of this new project. And he's calling this stuff out publicly. I respect it. That just goes to show how much of a shambles this project is. And I actually like the fact that it's Enzo doing this instead of Reece James. Reece James, he's a black youth. At the end of the day, it's not going to look good. Cole Palmer's English, and he's not in the best of form. Enzo has the Enzo sexuals on Smash. Enzo has respect from the South American community. Enzo has the ego that he wants to win, that he thinks he wants to compete, all of this stuff. And his name holds enough weight in the fan base that if he calls them out, they won't turn on him. So I can't lie, I respect him for doing that. And hopefully the domino begins to fall and everyone else starts to call out what this really is. Because think about it. If Sterling spoke about the ownership, you lot will crash him. If Chilwell spoke about the ownership, you lot will crash him. If Sassy speaks about the ownership, you crash him. Let's play what he had.
Con Argentina, campeón de un montón de cosas con Argentina, campeón del mundo también con Chelsea de clubes. La pregunta que a mí me surge es, ¿qué pasó después, antes y en el medio de esa salida de Maresca? Porque cambia todo para mí, desde afuera. Y es algo que lo tenía que preguntar más allá de analizar el partido 20 veces, ¿no?
No entiendo yo tampoco. A veces hay cosas que...
I don't understand it either. So the question that was asked was, what happened before and during Maresca's departure? Because it changes everything for me from the outside. He said, I don't understand it either. Sometimes there are things that we as players don't understand. Red flag number one. So what we're establishing is the players don't understand why this Maresca ended up leaving. This is already mad.
Yo tampoco, a veces hay cosas que como jugadores no entendemos de cómo y de qué manera tratan de manejarse. Así que no tengo respuesta para...
So he says, we don't understand how they try to manage things. They, of course, meaning the sluts upstairs, Blue Code, Joe Shields, Laurent Stuart, Ekbali, and Bowley, Mr. Vivid Seats. So he's saying he don't even understand how they are trying to manage things. So I don't have an answer because I don't know. Obviously, it was a departure that hurt us a lot because we had an identity.
Realmente es una salida que nos dolió mucho porque teníamos identidad, él nos daba un orden.
He gave us order, even though as is the way of football, sometimes it's good.
Más allá de que, como es el fútbol, a veces te da resultado bueno o malo, pero él siempre...
But we always had a very clear identity when it came to training and playing. And obviously, his departure hurt us a lot, especially in the middle of the season. It cut everything short. So this is what, just to fact check this, Pi's got the direct translation from some Spanish youth. And basically, it's the same translation. So there's two things he says here. My mic is fucked up. Is my mic bad? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Is the mic mad? Testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Let me know now before I continue the soliloquy. It's fine. Okay, cool. Thank you. Now look, as I was saying, in regards to Enzo Fernandez and this situation as it pertains to Enzo Fernandez, I'm going to be honest. As a footballer, I've not been Enzo's biggest fan over the last 3 years. For 105 million, for me personally, I don't think he warranted that. Obviously, he had controversies off the pitch. He had the sports hernia mid-season, etc. However, he did score some very important goals for us during his tenure. You look at the PSG time, he had a hand into 2 goals that we scored in aggregate, you know. But all in all, Enzo Fernandez was brought in as the face of this project. Enzo Fernandez was brought in as the guy who was going to usher the new generation of Blue Coal, Clear Lake, and what everything that this project had to stand for. He was the marquee signing, £105 million. So anytime you criticize the fact they're not spending money for top players, they will turn around and say to you, well, they signed Enzo Fernandez. Enzo Fernandez, since he's been here, has had Graham Potter as his manager, Frank Lampard as his manager, Pochettino as his manager, who never won anything in the United Kingdom. Let's not forget Bruno Saltador in between Lampard and Potter. Enzo Maresca, who was from the Championship, no disrespect to him, but that's what his credentials were when he came. And then Liam Rosenier, who was 18 months removed from being sacked by Hull City. That's the level of manager that's been brought in. Let's not forget the fact that we've hardly had any experienced players in the squad. Let's not forget the fact that we've only qualified for the Champions League once in the 4 years that he's been here. So, look, at the end of the day, this project, is safe to say, has failed him. If he was to tell him, or tell all of us Chelsea fans, in January 2023, that we would win no domestic trophies by 2026, we'd only qualify for the Champions League 1 time, and we'd have 5 different managers, what would you have told me? You would have said, no way, this project, impossible, no way, impossible, no. What project do you think they sold to Enzo? Especially when they run around the ownership directors talking about they want to win, they intend to win, they intend to build in a winning team, or so close to winning, XYZ. Do you really think this is the project that was pitched to him when he decided to make that move? With the likes of Real Madrid and all sorts interested in him. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. So I love the fact that he's calling them out. And this is a horrible precedent because what it does is it tells us everything we need to know in the sense of the players internally are not happy with the project. Now, if the players aren't happy, the fans aren't happy, something has to change. Something has to change. Now, the only downside is he's got a 9-year deal or 8-year deal. So you can't even force a move. Ethan says, I can't lie, you crashed Maresca though. Yes, we were playing poorly, but nevertheless, big game after big game under Rosenier we've lost. Maresca never let us hold corner like that. I agree. Now, my issue with Maresca, because someone said to me, when Maresca left, he was crashing him for leaving. My issue with Maresca was never about his issue with the sporting directors. His issues with the sporting directors were more than valid. He had the right to feel the way he felt with the transfer window that he received. Understood. Now, my issue with Maresca was the fact that he left mid-season, where I knew immediately, the moment he left, our season's going to shit. And lo and behold, 2 months later, our season's gone to shit. I didn't agree with that. If he didn't like the transfer window that was given to him, because at the end of the day, he got mugged off by the sporting directors, to think that we replaced Jackson, Nkunku, Sancho and Noni with Bonanote, Gittins, Garnacho and Delap is a disgrace. Not to mention, we needed a centre-back before Colwell even went down, and then we didn't get the centre-back, and then they're trying to bring back Sarr in January, and look what Sarr ends up becoming. So I understand he's in every right to be upset. But if he felt so strongly about the transfer window, either leave at the start of the season or leave at the end of the season. I don't agree with the fact that he left in January. That's my issue with Maresca. I was willing to give him the season. I had no problem with him giving the season after he won the Club World Cup. But leaving in January, that's my biggest issue with him, because he threw our season away. That's my biggest issue with Maresca. He threw our season away. Like, now, all of this, stay on that side, all of that, that's childish. Like, everyone criticizes every manager. One thing you guys can say about me, I don't pick and choose. I'll hold every manager to the same standard. The standards I hold Poch to is the same standards I hold Maresca to, is the same standards I hold Rosiner to right now. The truth of the matter is the manager is the least of the issues anyway when it comes to the issues of the squad, but this manager is not good enough. I don't pick and choose. I don't have agendas. I don't just call man out for the sake of calling man out. I don't do that. As well as that, I do game-by-game analysis. Once you realize that my videos and my content is game-by-game analysis, life gets easier for you, bro. Trust me. Anyway, lineups out. Sanchez, Gusto, Fofana, Hato, Kukurea. Thank God. Thank God. Sarr, Tosin, and Bajashil are not on the pitch. Thank God. This is the second game in a row where Hato is being played as a left centre-back. Gusto's back in the side. As we know, we've only lost one game in the league this season when Gusto started. Make of that what you will, or 2 games, sorry, should I say. Caicedo, Lavia start. This is his first start in the Premier League since his injury against Karabag. I think the last time he started in the league before that game, if I'm not mistaken, might have been Burnley. I'll double check that, but I think it's Burnley. But it's nice to see him on the side. I think this is our strongest pivot. Palmer, Enzo, Neto, Joao Pedro. This is a strong team. Esteval's back on the bench. Garnacho, Delap, Andre Santos, Sugo back on the bench. Sarr, Tosin, Achimpong, Sharman Low. Okay, these are my thoughts about the bench. Based on just the fact that I know how this ownership operate, I personally think Garnacho will be sold this summer. I think Delap will be sold this summer. And I think Achimpong will be sold this summer too. Achimpong isn't getting no minutes. They played Chalobah right back against PSG before putting Achimpong as a right back. That tells you everything you need to know about his future. I'm very concerned about Andre Santos because he's not getting starts anymore. And I don't know what's changed. He was getting a lot of minutes when Rosiner first came in, and he actually was doing pretty decent. I think he had a bad game against Arsenal, and he never saw the light of day again. Last time I saw him was when he played 120 minutes against Zurich. Obviously, Delap's being linked to moves away already, so that's that. But I'll be honest, I look at this lineup and I'm like, looking at this lineup, yeah, if we was not to win this game, who do you point the finger at? Because ideally, this is the lineup we'd all want to see, right? Am I bugging? Like, is this not a lineup we'd all want to see? And just to double check, in regards to Lavia, this is Lavia's first start in the Premier League all season. This is Lavia's first start in the Premier League all season. His minutes in the Premier League came 11 minutes against Brighton, 35 against Liverpool, 45 against Forest. Did he start that game? I thought he did. I'm not even gonna load. Maybe he started against Forest. I feel like he did start a game. And then he played 61 against Wolves, 14 against Spurs, injured in 8 minutes against Karabakh, and we haven't seen him in a game since. So this is probably his first start of the season. Now, I want to ask you a question. Because let's go back to the Enzo Fernandez quote. Because the Enzo Fernandez quote isn't simply just, oh, he's crashing the ownership. He also did allude. Now, if I'm reaching, chat, you always tell me this ain't a dictatorship. If I'm chatting shit, always tell me I'm chatting shit. You know, I like the fact that you lot hold me accountable. So, based on him saying, obviously, I think this first bit is crashing the ownership. He's saying we don't understand how in what way they try to manage things. So that's the ownership. And then he says, obviously, we had an identity, but we always had a very clear identity when it came to training and playing. Now, is this not a bit of a slight at Rosen in the sense that he's questioning, he's basically saying there's not really a clear identity from Rosen? Am I reaching? Am I reaching? I think this is a critique at Rosen. Obviously, they did say after the PSG game that Rosen, nobody was listening to his instructions. That was something that was said. Obviously, we saw Wesley Fofana and Lavia laughing on the bench. Like, look, we know these players are shit, but are they 8-2 shit? Are they really 8-2 shit? So now, my question is, look, here we go. I was behind Rosen here. There wasn't a single instruction that went through. Do you think these players are down in tools? Do you think these players are down in tools on purpose? I don't think they rate him. It's clear they don't really respect him like that. But I think they're down in tools on purpose. Because I'll be honest, we say what we want about these players. This is an 11 more than capable of getting 3 points today. If they don't get 3 points today, I'm sorry, I'm going to have to start looking at these men and saying, you lot are down in tools. Yeah, they're not listening to his instructions. They're literally not listening to what he has to say. I think he lost the dressing room the moment he benched Sanchez. That's what man was saying. Yeah, I can't lie. He's moving mad. Let's look at Everton's squad. This isn't going to be a walk in the park. Pickford, O'Brien, Tarkowski, Keane, Mikolenko, Garner, McNeil, Shrewsbury, Ndaye, Beto. Can't lie. Let's get Everton form up. So Everton got 2 wins in their last 5 games. 3 losses, 2 wins. Now, in their last 3 games, they're in better form than us. We've got no wins in our last 3 games. They got 2 in their last 3. So we are going into this game better than us. That's first. That's first and foremost. As well as that, as things stand, if Everton win this game, they're 2 points behind us. They're not that far away from us on the table. This is another thing when people talk about the top 4 is we're like 1 or 2 weeks, bad weeks away from ending up in a Conference League place. I thought man ain't deep him. But I'm looking at this team. This ain't going to be easy. We don't have a great record against Everton, albeit that's at Goodison Park. There's new stadiums. But nonetheless, this isn't going to be a walk in the park. At all. At all. So, whose performances do you want to, are you interested in seeing? Because, who do you expect more from? João Pedro was all for both legs against PSG. Palmer's been dross for a minute. Enzo's done a lot of talking, so I want to hear him talk. I want to see him actually do something on the pitch. It's one thing for you to talk and put your future in the air and speculation in the air and all sorts of stuff, and you're not rising, pause, on the pitch. That's a joke thing. So you got to ball out, and then maybe your message actually hits louder. Lavia, I'm interested to see him back starting in the 11. What that's going to look like? Hato left centre back against a physical team in Everton. Beto, you know what I'm saying? He's not. Get me? So don't get twisted. It's very interesting. No faith from Palmer, low. Yeah, Enzo's talking too much, yeah, to not play good. If Enzo is he's in every right to call this out. He's in every right to call this out. No problem. It's a mess. I respect the fact he's calling out the ownership. But if Enzo doesn't show up today, then I'm looking at you funny. But I don't want to see this man-to-man press bullshit no more. I don't want to see this man-to-man press nonsense anymore. That is woke nonsense. Another example of these players don't respect him. Once again, if I'm reaching, let me know. But have a look at this. This was after the PSG game. But I'm like, why are you trying to do your performative nonsense, yeah? After we've just got slapped 3-0 at home, 8-2 on aggregate, our worst night in Champions League history, and you're here trying to play up for the cameras. I just feel like these players don't rate him. This is Newcastle. Yeah, I just don't think these men rate him. That's Newcastle. My fault. Nonetheless, that's even worse that it's Newcastle. So these men just don't rate him. I didn't know that was Newcastle still. But John Terry done a video, and I think he's doing that very deliberately because John Terry wants to now prove to people. What John Terry's doing, I actually really respect. Because John Terry obviously was mugged off in the sense that he wasn't part of the coaching staff under Callum McFarlane, which should have actually been Hussein Suleiman, and he felt like there was a slight on him because he has the credentials, he's been part of coaching staffs in the past, and he doesn't understand. So what he's now doing is take it to social media to show tactically how good his mind actually is. He's done videos in the past on the TV, breaking down errors that we've made and so forth. But here he's talking about the man-to-man press.
seeing more and more managers tell players to follow players, go man to man in areas where they should never go. So, like, you're on the halfway line, someone drops into those pockets and you go in, I should go with him, but I'm not really comfortable going in there as well. But also, your danger as a defender is always behind you. So I never get it when people are told to go man to man. And clearly, you have to listen to the instructions from your manager. But at the same time, you have to feel the game a little bit as well. When players go into areas where if they get it and turn and they're 60 yards from goal and you've got 4 or 5 men behind the ball, like, good luck with them breaking you down. It's going to be so difficult. But the sooner you jump into those areas, number one, you're leaving your centre back or your right back isolated if you're the right side centre half. But also, you're just opening gaps where you don't need to and leaving pockets for players to run into and then exploit as well. And I've seen that in the Champions League in recent weeks, especially the other night, like Chelsea conceding 8 goals, Newcastle conceding 8 goals. Like, these are top teams in the later stages of competitions, and you just can't go man to man for me in these big games or these particular areas in certain games as well. At some point, players have to start taking responsibility and saying, you know what, I'm not going there and I'm comfortable. If you get it and turn, there's not much danger you can do.
So he's basically calling out the man-to-man press. Because, look, and I want to preface, this isn't me putting these circles on these images. I'm just getting these from Twitter. So I want to just make that clear, because I'm not calling no one out. But the Newcastle game. Now, this man-to-man press is a load of bullshit. Excuse my French. CBs are being left in isolation. Genuinely, we're going to do it today, yeah? Chat, we're going to do this today. When you watch the game, count how many passes it takes for the opposition team to get in our box. We've done it against Newcastle. We've done the second leg against PSG. 3 passes max, and they're in our box. Because this man-to-man press nonsense is a joke. It's genuinely so bad. It's genuinely so bad. Like, for real. I'm going to save the protest talk for tomorrow for the MCGA meeting. So that's why I haven't really spoken about it today. But we will talk about it. And I am excited to see all of this stuff. But look what he had to say today. Because every week, this guy does a Sky Sports interview. Every week. Every week, one-to-one sit-downs, one-to-one sit-downs. We're in a crisis right now. When do you have the time to do this? He's trying to do he's low-key trying to do this, like, the race baiting things. Like, bro, we're not questioning you based on you being one of the man them, bro. Like, we're not. Don't make that. He's trying to make that the conversation. You guys can't hear. You guys can't hear. Oh my God. That's so embarrassing. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Sorry, man. Sorry. Sorry. Let's go again.
Stuff, you probably sound quite old school in my thinking. No, I may be a different profile to many managers in the past that have managed clubs of this size. May look different at times, or speak different, or wear different clothes. Or I'm me, you know. I'm proud to be me, and I'm very confident, not just in myself, because for a manager to be successful, you need the right squad, you need the right support, and I've got that. So I'm very confident in myself that we will be successful in the long run.
This guy needs to stop talking about the long run or the future. Look, have you man ever been in a toxic relationship? Have you man ever been in a relationship that you know, like, cool, like it's at this point we're on and off, we're on and off, we're on and off. Now we're just with each other because we're comfortable with each other and we know each other. But realistically, like, there's no future between me and you. Like, eventually we're gonna leave. Now, the ex is all, or the shorty is all like, oh, next year let's do this for our 3-year anniversary. Let's go here. Oh, my birthday this year, let's do that. And you're thinking, what do you mean next year? Why are you talking to me about the future? You ain't here for a long time. I'm telling you now. The moment I find myself a shorty that makes sense, you're out of it. You're just here right now because it's comfortable. It makes sense right now. But trust me, I'm planning my exit plan. And she's all talking to me about, oh, my birthday next year. Oh, anniversary's coming up. I'm like, what anniversary? What birthday? We are not together. I'm going to day parties telling girl I'm single. I'm trying to find your replacement. You're just here right now until I find the next shorty that makes sense. You're a placeholder. There's no future. Your exit is imminent. Man, I ain't talking about in the long run. What long run? He's talking about in the summer. You're gonna see what we do business-wise. What do you mean in the summer? Your job's on the line. You are not going to be here. I'm not snitching on myself because I'm not talking about my wife. But that's what I'm saying. Real talk. I'm not talking about my wife. I just want to put it out there. I'm not talking about my wife. Wife, if you're watching, I ain't talking about you. But real talk. Your job's on the line. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous, bro. Like, real talk. He keeps doing this. He keeps doing this. Let's actually keep going. Let's watch the interview. Because now he's pissed me off. Now I'm intrigued. Every week there's an interview.
What a difficult week it's been as Chelsea manager. And I suppose looking back on that Newcastle game and PSG, you've mentioned lessons learned. What are the big ones that you're taking away?
Yeah, I think the big ones are from a footballing point of view. We need to just take care of moments and focus and concentrate. And I can help the players with that in my role. So we've spoken a lot as a group in the last.
Can you guys hear before I keep playing this? Can you guys hear the interview? We can't hear. You man can't hear. You guys definitely can hear. Surely. Yeah, okay, someone's trolling.
Few days about where we can improve, how we go about that. But also it's worth taking into account we're not that far away. We're not that far away from being consistently a very, very good team. So it's taking in a balanced view. It's taking the emotion out a little bit where it was an emotional evening because we wanted to perform better. We wanted a better result. We still wanted to be in the Champions League. But now from that pain, we have to make sure we grow and we come back even stronger.
There have been quite a few injuries as well. And there was another that night. How are you seeing that unfold within the club structure? Is there anything more that you feel you can do there? Because it seems like they've been one after another.
No, I think if you look at the history of this group, where we looked at the amount of games each player's played, the minutes, Enzo Fernandez or Marco Correa or Reece James, or they've gone through internationals. They've played in the Club World Cup. They've come back off pretty much a 10-day break straight into a new season. With Champions League, with the cup competitions we've been in, I think we played the most games in world football as a club. So it's not an excuse, it's a reality. The more games you play, with the less time you have in between, the higher your chances of getting injured are. And that's something that we are doing our best to manage, but we also want to be competitive on the pitch. So
are you sure it's not your intense, rigorous training and man-to-man press? Because he said himself, and I want to remind you, because you see one thing about me, yeah? I keep the receipts. One thing about me, I keep the receipts. So let's get what he said about his style of play And if he implemented his style of play, let's not forget, because now it's minutes played and no. Like, this guy's a criminal. And wait there. Oh my gosh, look at this, by the way, about when Sarr came back. I'm delighted he's here and thank the sporting directors and ownership supporting what I thought was the right decision. I think he has the potential to be a world-class centre-back. This guy thinks everyone's world-class. We've got 20 world-class players in our team, according to this guy. He's a crook. He might as well just make Don our manager. He's going to agree with everything the board say. He's going to think all these players are good. Might as well just put Don out there.
It's finding the balance between the two. And we're still trying to get that balance right in terms of winning games and making sure we minimize the injuries we get.
And the changing goalkeeper, is that something that you're used to trying? Did you do that?
Yeah, I've done it before. I've said to every player in the group, I would give them an opportunity. I need to see them and assess them, but win games at the same time. Philippe showed in that moment, in this first game, we went away to Aston Villa and won 4-1. He was outstanding and he made a mistake and now he's injured. And Rob, who we know is an outstanding goalkeeper, is back in, who actually has played very, very well against Newcastle. There's nothing he could do about it.
He's still justifying throwing away that tie. He's still justifying it. Real talk.
The goals against PSG. I don't think that's the issue. I think it's more as a team, we need to make sure that we just manage moments better.
I wanted to get your thoughts on Cole Palmer for this season as well. I think a lot of the fan base, there was such high heights last season that they feel that maybe there's something slightly off there or missing. And from your point of view, do you see it?
Look how bad our standards have dropped. They're calling last season high heights. We finished 4th on the last day. We didn't win anything domestically. We got knocked out at the round of 16 of the Carabao, and we got knocked out in the 3rd round of the FA Cup. High heights is what they're referring to last season. If that isn't an indication that the standards have dropped to a point that I've never seen before, from time they're celebrating winning the qualifying for the Champions League, and like as if we won a trophy more than the 2007 FA Cup winning squad, the standards have never been more gone. High heights. Mind you, when Frank Lampard inherited us from Derby County with a transfer ban and our best player of the last 8 years leaving the club, we finished 4th, got a cup final. Under these lot, that would be a good season.
That way.
I think Cole still does some incredible things. I think it's normal for him at this stage. I had a conversation with Cole. He had an injury earlier in the season. It was the first major injury he's had to contend with in his career. You know, there's a lot of the players are going.
Wait, what? Wait, hold on.
Through this stage of
missing, and from your season, that they feel that maybe there's ace. There was such high heights last season that they feel that maybe there's something slightly off there or missing. And from your point of view, do you see it that way?
I think Cole still does some incredible things.
But why did he skip to no, real talk. This guy's tapped. Brother. She asked him, the fan base feel like there was such high heights last season, which there wasn't. Do you understand why they feel the way they feel? His response was straight, Cole Palmer. What the fuck does this have to do with Cole Palmer? Cole Palmer last season wasn't even balling like that last season, especially the second half of the season. So why has he gone straight to Cole Palmer? Am I bugging?
I wanted to get your thoughts on Cole Palmer for this season as well.
Talk about Palmer.
I think a lot of the fan base, there was such high heights last season that they feel that maybe there's something slightly off there or missing. And from your point of view, do you see it that way?
I think Cole still does some incredible things. I think it's normal for him at this stage. I had a conversation with Cole. He had an injury earlier in the season. It was the first major injury he's had to contend with in his career. You know, these always, a lot of the players are going through firsts and then coming back through rehab, coming back, making sure you get your fitness right and you're fully sharp. And I think Cole's now in that place. It's normal for every player to go through a period where they're injured and to come back. It's impossible to be at that extremely high level that he was at last year, but he's still giving us so much. And I know the quality of player that Cole is and the mentality that he has. I think it's coming around the corner where it's going to click and we're going to see that excitement again.
Enzo Fernandez, there was that interview that happened after the PSG game. And
oh, she's getting messy.
And you've spoken in the press conference about a
Wait, I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? CB, off topic. Did you see your guy Tom Little got caught bashing after Liverpool lost on Football Terrace? What are you talking about? Is this out of context? Oh, this is a thing. Go to wait, what? What? Go to Terry's recent stream. 1 hour, 8 minutes, 52 seconds. Man, drop the timestamp to the T. All right, listen, this ain't nothing personal to Tom or anyone. Real talk, I'm just, you get me? So I gotta react, bro. You get me? Most recent stream, 1 hour. What time? 1 hour, 8:52. Brother, the video's 1 hour, 8:51. So what are you talking about? Oh my days! Nah. Hey, how do we get here? Hey, hold on. No. How do we get here?
The panel as well think, but for me, we're not that team now to just switch on and off. Like, we need to get some type of form going. Like, in order for me to say that, I would have to see us go to Man City away in the FA Cup and beat them. Come good against Salah, play football. I think we're just.
I agree a little bit, in the sense that historically, the Liverpool Man United games are huge games, right? We as fans, we all get up for it, but I don't want to bring up bad memories. But we've seen like United get.
He was having a special time.
You're expecting something. Like when Nketiah scored against us, Crystal Palace 2-1 Liverpool, I was livid because I had expectations. I don't have expectations anymore. It's just,
I hear that.
We lose.
What did you guys make of Viets today? Because I expected a lot more from him. What did you make of his performance?
The thing is, though, Samuel likes to point at me. Not good enough.
No, wait, what's happening? What's
not good enough?
He's trolling, guys. He's definitely trolling. He's clip from him.
I'll be honest. After the latest news, it makes a bit more sense now. I don't even defend FSG, but I think Hughes and Slot will both leave in the summer. Hughes is gonna go to Al Hilal.
He's not happy with some of the things.
This is mad.
No, favoritism when it isn't working hurts teams. If your manager really likes, like Fergie loved Ronaldo and Cantona, that really helped us, right? So it's not about favoritism being bad. It's about if it's hurting your team and it doesn't change, it's a problem. To my Liverpool friends, just hope Arsenal wins the Champions League so you will have an extra slot.
No, we don't.
No. I think it's pretty much already done. I think there's got one more win is needed by an English team.
One of the Bundesliga commentators last night was saying that England's basically secured it between Spain and Germany for the next one.
Yeah. So top 5 is going to be enough this year.
I think if Arsenal just beat.
Where's the comments? The live stream comments. Where are the live stream comments? We need to know what the live was saying during this.
Sporting Lisbon, the English.
Yeah, it's done. It's done.
Yeah. I literally think it's one draw.
Which I think is very easy to predict. I think Arsenal beat
because
Lisbon.
I think all the English teams in Europa League and Conference are all
Conference League and that. I would say out of all the English teams left in the tournament, I think at least one draw.
But look, let's pay attention to everyone else. Why this is going on, yeah?
Because I think all the English teams in Europa League and Conference are all
Conference League and that. I would say out of all the English teams left in the tournament, I think at least one draw is going to happen in the next round of games. It will happen. Arsenal are going to beat Sporting Lisbon over 2 legs as well. Let's be absolutely honest.
Hey, look, let's go back to Chelsea, man. Because watch this, yeah. You see stuff like this, yeah. I'll get the blame because you man sent me the link and told me to react to this. I'll get the blame for it. So I don't want to do this. They clock him, CB. They clock him. You're lying. They clock him.
Be honest, are they going? They're going. Liverpool are going to beat PSG as well. So,
What was that, Terry?
I think you're going to win the game.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Yeah. Or is it the Terry Judge again?
No, it's not the Judge. Fairness, right? It's fairness.
Oh, it ended there. The stream ended there. The stream ended there. I think they edited it out. Broski, that's mad. Broski, that's they edited the stream. They locked it off. Someone's definitely clipped it. Someone's definitely clipped that. That's mental. That is mad. Check this link. Oh my God. How have we got here, man? Hold on, I'm picking the link now. That's mad.
Liverpool broke Tom.
Tom, what were you just doing?
Tom! Tom!
What's he doing?
Tom, hello. Yo, are you actually
I'm
online?
actually tempted just to ring this guy. What are you
Yo,
doing?
yo, yo, Tom.
He's having a fit. I mean that. Like, Tom.
I'm
No,
actually
you're
dead
I thought you was
scared if
messing
something's
around.
actually happening to Tom.
We're going to end the stream, people, and try and get hold of him on his phone, and we'll chat to you soon. Because I thought he was messing around.
I'm actually calling him, I swear.
Yeah,
call
Tom.
him. He looks all right now.
He's just finished, that's why. What's going on?
No, he's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, I hope he's okay now. Yo, Tom.
Tom.
You all right?
Tom. What's going on?
Wait, this is I can't lie, yeah. I can't lie, yeah. Firstly, yeah, brother, do you know how gone how hot your head has to be? His head was on Mars, yeah. For him to deep the loss to that point where he said, "But fuck this, straight baddie hub settings, I'm beating it off." Hero Fox beating it off. He was going mad, yeah. So then, cool. So now, that man know he's bashing, yeah? The man know he's bashing. Why are you going to slap him on the big screen and keep like, cool, this is wrong. I'll be real, this is wrong. Let me tell you why this is wrong. My man was bashing for a good 5 minutes on the stream, yeah? From the time they sent the super chat, he's beating it off.
Tom, what were you just doing?
Asking him. He's beating it off. Yeah, you can see eyes closed, leaning.
Tom!
Beating off his
Tom!
Why? Now, if you know he's beating it off, yeah, slapping him on the big screen, why is
Tom, hello?
that's already mind games. And then on top of that, cool, now you know he can't hear. Take him off the screen, bro. Take him off the screen, bro. This is drawing him out. That's like real talk. You could have just took him off the stream, bro. That's a draw out. That's a draw out. You slapped him on the big screen. He's moving mad. Let's don't get twisted. He's moving mad. From time he's bashing and doing that, he's going mad. From time bashing is being done, he's lost the plot. 100%. He's lost the plot. But he doesn't know that he's on cam. On his mind, he thinks he's off cam. So he's beating off, cool, it's jokes, isn't it? He's beating off, like, whatever. But he don't know he's on cam. So now you know he's on cam, and you have the power, and he doesn't, and you know that he can't hear you, and you have the power to take him off cam. Why would you keep him on, put him on the big screen? That's crazy. I'll replay the clip. But that's crazy.
Tom? Liverpool broke Tom.
Tom, what were you just doing?
Tom!
Tom!
What's he doing?
Tom, hello. Yo, are you actually all
I'm
right?
actually tempted just to ring this guy. What are you
Yo,
doing?
yo, yo, Tom.
He's having a fit. I mean that. Like, Tom.
Tom, I'm
No,
actually
he's
dead
I thought he was
scared if
messing
something's
around.
actually happening to Tom.
We're going to end the stream, people, and try and get hold of him on his phone, and we'll chat to you soon. Because I thought he was messing around.
I'm actually calling him, I swear.
Yeah, Tom.
He looks all right now.
Yeah, I don't think he knew he was on stream, but slapping him on the big screen while he's beating it off, like, brother, you can see man's beating off his thing, bro. With the Steven Gerrard and Dirk Kite at the back. Beating off his mental, yeah? But I can't lie, slapping, you could have took him off the screen, bro.
He's having a fit. I mean that. Like, Tom.
I'm
No,
actually
he's
dead
I thought he was
scared if
messing
something's
around.
actually happening to Tom.
We're going to end the stream, people, and try and get hold of him on his phone, and we'll chat to you soon. Because I thought he was messing around.
I'm actually calling him, I swear.
Yeah, Tom.
He looks all right now.
He's just finished, that's why.
Man said he just finished. That's why it's crazy.
What's going on?
No, he's okay. He's okay.
Yeah, I hope he's okay now. Yo, Tom.
Tom.
What?
Tom. What's going on?
No. Like, these men are lucky he didn't see Nut Splash. If Nut Splash, yeah, that is mental.
He's contemplating his decision now.
Did he forgot his life? I don't know. Because there was a bit of shaking going
I
on
was
there.
like, yo.
Oh yeah. Tom.
Tom, can you hear us? Can you see us?
Hey, yo, have you ever had a bash, yeah? You just butted, yeah, and you're just you ain't got no willpower. Like, after the nut, you can't get up, legs numb. Like, even if you needed to go toilet or do something, you just can't even do it no more. Like, you're just frozen. Like, no. Real talk, yeah. Real talk. Terry should have took him off the screen, man. Terry should have took him off the screen. That's number one. Terry's fucked for not taking him off the screen, yeah. But you don't understand. His head was so gone. After the loss, he said, "Fuck this, I'm beating it off." Look, that's just a little extended clip. Pause. Extended clip sounds crazy just based on what's going on. Pause on that sense, yeah. But, brother, look how long my man was bashing for. Look how long. Look. We're gonna skim through this, yeah.
You're a Chelsea fan now. What is it? Is that your creative accounting going on again?
He's here probably trying to find the sesh. He's looking. He's even.
What do you think it is when it comes to you?
Trying to find what am I watching? I don't know. Do you know what? This might be a Roxy Reynolds. This might be a Buns Forever. This might be a Cherokee Diaz or a J. Dean Carrell or an Ash Cash or an AJ. You might know about AJ, AYYYJEAE. One of them ones, yeah.
Liverpool, you can't have
He's
two
beating
world
off
class.
for time. He's beating off for time. Look, this is from the 55th minute, yeah, Mark. He's beating it off. He's changed video. Oh, this one ain't cutting.
That's a really good time.
I don't know, man. I need to find a sesh. All right, cool. This one, you know, not sometimes it's like the new ones ain't cutting it, but you got your old reliables. So it's like, all right, fuck, like, you know what? I know this Tiana Trump when she does the splits, it's going off. I know that's reliable every time.
Good again, all of
So he's like, cool, let's go. Look how long, yeah, brother. Change videos.
He spent like 10 minutes.
This ain't hitting. My head's still gone. I'm still thinking about Liverpool. Now he's locked in. He's locked in. He's locked in for that long. He's locked in for that long. Brother. He's
English teams in
and
Europa
then
League and Conference.
still another 5 minutes.
Or Conference League and that. I would say out of all the English teams left in the tournament, I think at least one draw is going to happen in the next round of games. It will happen. Arsenal are going to beat Sporting Lisbon over 2 legs as well. Let's be absolutely honest. They're going. Liverpool are going to beat PSG.
I can't lie, yeah.
What was that, Terry?
I can't lie, yeah.
You're going to win the game.
Are you sure about that?
I can't lie, yeah. My last thing on this, yeah, because we need to get back to Chelsea. I didn't plan to do this. You man are funny for sending me this, yeah. But look, whatever these men say about Tom he's a proper scouser, bro. He's Liverpool through and through, bro. They say you never goon alone, and he made sure you weren't alone. He made sure we were all in this journey with him together. All right, cool. Let's go back to the Rosalind interview. Kick us in half an hour. Jesus Christ. All jokes aside, though. Now the fun's over. All jokes aside. Real talk. Terry's moving mad. Terry should have took him off. From the jump, when he clocked me, this is a bit booky. I would have said, yo, Tom, wagwan. If he didn't say wagwan, I would have took him off. I would have took him off the screen. Putting him on the big screen and all of that, that's mad. Because I actually like Tom, bro. And now that's on the net. Even when he's edited it out, if I was him, if I was Terry, I would have edited it out from the moment before he stopped bashing. I didn't even know this was a thing. You man sent me the link like, oh, look at this timestamp. I didn't even know this was a thing. So I'm like, bro, you knew he was bashing from here. You should have took it off and edited out this whole super chat section, bro. The super chats got done. They paid you. You answered their super chats. They don't have to be there in the replay. You could have took it off. I feel like low-key, he threw him under the bus here, Sly. I'm not gonna lie. What's the comment saying? Tom is fine. He was playing a video game. Yeah, exactly, man. Cut that out, man. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't really like that. I don't know what game does that. I don't know what game does that. If you had a VR headset, maybe. Yeah, that's mad. And yeah, I can't lie. Just on a let's just look. No disrespect to shout out the homosexuals, shout out the bisexuals, the asexuals, all of them. All of whatever orientation you man are that tune in, you know what I'm saying? Like, just off the law of averages, like, the amount of viewers that are here, of course, there'd be homosexuals. So, big up to you, man. 100, like, you know what I'm saying? But, look, let's just be real. Is it not a why? Because that man knew he was bashing. That man actually knew he was bashing, yeah? So, is it not why that grown men, 5 of them, knew he was bashing, and they sat there and watched him bash and waited like, yo, what you say? Yo, Tom, yo. And he's bashing, and they know he's bashing, and they just, is that not mad? Come on, bro. If Cuba, imagine, sorry, Cuba, I have to do this, yeah? But if Cuba, imagine Cuba, just because Cuba wears red jorts, he might be on this stuff. He lives in Brighton. We don't know what Cuba's on. So imagine if Cuba now, yeah, just forgot one day and started beating off his thing on stream. Yeah. And then instead of me, Cam, Uncle Robert, of just taking Cam off the screen, taking Cam off the stream, or Cuba off the stream, I mean, and we're watching like, yo, Cuba, yo, he's bashing. We slap him on the big screen. Yo, Cuba's bashing, yo. Like, I big up Northside for the raid. I imagine this last one was crazy. And that note, let's move on. Let's get to the press conference. You always have to take it too far.
Had with him. Do you feel that that now is out in the air, open, and you
That's
can move on from it?
That's how we always deal with it. I have an amazing relationship with Enzo as a character. When you get to know him, his passion to win, how much he wants this club to win. It was an emotional game. It was, you could sense that on the night, and Enzo was emotional at the time because he wanted the best for the club. I spoke to him at length. I think a few of the words were.
Let's because this is actually an important question. She's asked him about Enzo Fernandez situation.
That's how we always deal with it. I have an amazing relationship with Enzo as a character. When you get to know him, his passion to win, how much he wants this club to win. It wasn't
how much he wants the club to win.
An emotional game. It was, you could sense that on the night, and Enzo was emotional at the time because he wanted the best for the club. I spoke to him at length. I think a few of the words were.
Liam, let me ask you a question. Do you think, yeah, let's take yourself out of your body and look at yourself in the mirror, yeah? Strip all the layers, yeah? Forget the paycheck, forget the clout that comes with it. You know what I'm saying? You're living in the hotel, you're governed, you know what I'm saying? Butlers, whatever, yeah? Strip all of these layers out, yeah? And remove your soul out of your body and look at yourself, yeah? And ask, do you think you're what's best for Chelsea? And if so, why are you what's best for Chelsea? Like, forget the perks of having the job, forget about the status, forget the fact that everyone knows your name now and you talked about every day and whatever, people actually care about what you do, yeah? Now, real talk, do you think you are what's best for Chelsea? Ask yourselves that. Real talk.
Misconstrued from his native language. He's fully committed to us. He wants to be here. He wants us to be successful. And yeah, in Reese's absence, he'll be captain of his football club.
And you have got so many of these players that are on very long contracts that ultimately it would be the club's choice anyway, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think that's the case now here. That's why the club have decided to go down that route. But also the player wants to be committed for that period of time as well. We have a very, we have an outstanding group of talented players who still their best years are in front of them. And that's why we've done it in this way. And that's why I'm excited for the long term. In the short term, we need to make sure we win games and we make sure we're in the Champions League. And that's what the focus needs to be now.
How do you feel, Liam, about the perceptions of you as a manager?
He done it again. He keeps talking about the long term.
We need to make sure we win games and we make sure we're in the Champions League. And that's what the focus needs to be now.
How do you feel, Liam, about the perceptions of you as a manager? Because you can see some of these takes, the notes that have been given, and you're shaking your head already. But there have been a few of those already. And I wondered if you felt that that's been fair.
I don't think you can think about whether anything, if you're a manager of any football club, let alone a huge...
It's not been fair. Hey. Look, let me not get myself cancelled.
Elite world-class club that I'm at, I don't think you can really think about fair. A lot of other people.
Even when he says world-class, they don't hit the same no more. We don't believe you. Everyone's world-class. Everyone's world-class. Look. This is why the world-class thing don't work. Have you seen... I don't like, obviously, you might know a bit younger. Do you might know about the game? Do you might know the game? Big up my guys in the States. You know what I'm saying? Like, I rock with the game, bro. Documentary, Doctor's Advocate, Red Album, Jesus Peace. Like, I listened to the game a lot growing up. The game got exposed because he kept DMing the same chat-up lines to the gal. Same chat-up lines, red rose, right ceiling, every single time. So look, he popped up to this girl, D3. She goes, huh? Oh, my bad. I thought this was a vending machine. I was trying to get a snack. F3. Oh shit, my bad. I saw a snack and thought this was a vending machine. F3. So, man, them have clocked. This is his bag. He's out here DMing gal the same line, and it's working. He's shooting and scoring off it. So he's the old reliable. It works. But now imagine the girls that it's worked on, seeing all of this get exposed. Naturally, what would you do? You'd think, oh, you know what? I don't feel special. Oh, that don't hold weight. Oh, this guy's going. He does this for everybody. That's exactly what it's like with Liam. When he's calling every single person world class, Mamadou Sarr world class, Jorgensen world class, Sanchez world class, Neto world class, Garnacho world class, Palmer world class, Enzo, every single player in our team is world class according to this guy. So when you now come out and say, oh, an elite world class football club like Chelsea, so I'm sorry, the world class don't hit the same. You gotta think of other adjectives. I'm sorry, bro. It's the same lines again and again and again. Now I know you're using it for everyone. It's don't hold weight for me. Real talk.
People judge that. I'm very comfortable in my own skin. I'm not going to change who I am just because the scrutiny or the pressure is greater. I'm quite proud of who I am as a person. In that moment, giving a note when you're 5 goals down, I'll give a note if we were 5 goals up. I want the team to be at its best, no matter what the moment is. We were down to 10 men. I needed to get a tactical instruction onto the field of play. And if people want to criticize me for that, that's absolutely fine. And there's nothing I can really do about it.
Do you think that some of that, you know, with the respecting of the ball as well, do you think it's because you are more of a data person, that you're more of a modern manager?
I wouldn't. I think if you heard some of the conversations I have with the staff, you probably sound quite old school in my thinking. No, I may be a different profile to many managers in the past that have managed clubs of this size. May look different at times, or speak different, or wear different clothes. Or I'm me, you know. I'm proud to be me, and I'm very confident. Not
This guy is pissing me off, man. Chat, can we take him off the screen? We've got 20 minutes till kickoff, so we got 20 minutes for me to react to whatever else is going on. Chelsea related. We're not talking about Neymar and Rooney today. You want to touch on the protest now, or do you want to wait till tomorrow? We can do the protest now. What is this that I've been tagged in?
Arteta is a witch doctor. Yeah, they are in the final because Arteta is a witch doctor. Yeah, when we played them in the first leg, most of our players had flu. You know what I'm saying? The ref was moving mad. Trossard pushed Sanchez. That first goal should have been disallowed. The second goal that they scored as well, it was a foul before they scored the goal, right?
So we don't
the
deserve
second
it.
game that we
In the
played,
final, is that
the
what you're
second
saying,
game
Don?
that we played, Witch Doctor was back at it again, bro. No Reece
What were you
James,
doing here?
no Neto. Esteval had to
I don't
go
know,
back
but
to
I like
Brazil. You man don't deserve nothing.
I get you're an Arsenal hater, but because you lost, man, just take your L, Don. Take the L. Just take the L. There's no witch doctors. There's no illnesses.
Is the League Cup a priority trophy for Arteta?
I think every trophy has to be priority. I think we won a trophy more.
Priority.
I remember, yeah, when Chelsea Fan TV posted like an interview with Don, yeah, and then I quote tweeted it and I said Don's 5'2", and he DM'd me, called me like 50 times to take the video down. I mean, take the tweet down. And he was explaining, oh, it's because the curb made me look small and blah, 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 blah. To the point where he's even called Chelsea Fan TV Alex and told him to take the video down because he looked that small, yeah? No lie, if I'm lying, I'm flying. Now, brother, firstly, the flares are mad. But real talk, yeah, this guy is tiny. Nah, this guy is mad tiny, bro. Real talk. He's the same height as my girl. He's the same height as my girl. Real talk. I don't want to talk about the protest. We're going to do a whole stream for the protest, chat. We're going to allow the protest. More positive news, guys. Newcastle are considering a move for Delap. Listen, if I'm Chelsea, I'm giving them 30. Petit Ebony is crazy. Petit Ebony is crazy. Look, yeah. I'm giving Newcastle 40 million plus the lap. Give me Voltamode. 40 million plus the lap. Give me Voltamode. Easily an upgrade. I wouldn't even mind losing Jackson. I don't even mind losing Jackson. Real talk, it's mental. But this sounds too good to be true. A lot of people have been talking to me about the transfer window and this and that. I don't care about the transfer window. I stopped caring about the transfer window because every transfer window, the team gets worse. Let's go back to the summer window when Poch came. We lost Havertz, sent him to a rival. Mount, sent to a rival. Kovacic, sent to a rival. Kante, gone. Got rid of the majority of the squad, yeah? Cool. We brought in Nicholas Jackson, who got his first pair of football boots when he was 16 years old. We signed him at 20. He never played a season as a striker. Played left wing majority of his career. Nkunku come in. He got injured in pre-season. We had Carney Chukwuemeka get injured during that window still at the start of the season though. Against West Ham away. The end of that window, we had one recognised striker who was Jackson. We didn't get Osimhen done. We only had 3 players with over 150 league appearances, which was Thiago Silva, who was 39, Sterling, who all of you man hated, and Reece James, who was injured for the whole season. Fofana had an ACL injury. We didn't replace him with another centre-back. He was out for the whole season. Cool. The January window after that, Poch asked for a midfielder. They brought back Cassidy from loan. He wasn't playing under Maresca. He was on the bench in the championship. They brought back Cassidy on loan. Broja got sent on a dry loan to Everton, so we left one striker for the whole season. And that was our window. The summer after that, Gallagher gets sold to Atletico Madrid and replaced with Joao Felix, who leaves in 3 months. Vega is brought in as the Chilwell replacement, and he leaves before Chilwell leaves. We also sell Joao Felix on a loss, as well as that. But we'll get to that later. Still no striker. We lose out on Olise. We get Neto. We miss out on Osimhen on the last day. Instead of getting alternative striker options, we're linked to Vlahovic, we're linked to John Duran, we're linked to all of these strikers. We got no striker. We was left to Jackson as our number 1 striker, our only striker for the whole season. Wesley, Jackson, first boots, 16. Jackson, Wesley, real talk here. Not everything is a diss to African people. Not everything is a diss to African people. Because I'm talking about the ownership, yeah? I'm talking about the ownership and how badly they ran the club and the inexperience. This is a fact. Not everything is this in Africa, bro. This is a pure fact. He didn't own his first pair of boots since he was 16. He said it himself. Not everything's a slight on Africa, bro. Why am I going to just calm down, bro? Jesus Christ. Anyway, as I was saying, now I've even lost track of what I was saying. Well, yeah, we're going to that. Yeah, so we lost. We didn't get Olise. We got Neto. We didn't bring in a striker. We were linked to John Duran, Vlahovic, all of these strikers. We had Jackson for the rest of the season. That was it. We replaced Thiago Silva with Tosin. Didn't bring another striker. Sent Chalobah on a dry loan to Crystal Palace. And in January, when Maresca asked for a centre-back, we recalled Chalobah. Then the summer comes. Going into that summer, we knew we needed at least 2 centre-backs. At least one at the very least, yeah? One at the very least. Colwell gets injured. We bring in Mamadou Sarr and send him back on loan to Strasbourg. We replaced Noni, Sancho, Jackson, and Nkunku with Garnacho, Gittins, Bonanote, and Delap. Team got worse. No centre-back got signed. We didn't even get Mike Menon, who we were linked to at the time. We persisted with Sanchez, and Jorgensen, who was linked to a move away the whole summer window. January comes, a manager leaves, we need a centre-back, he asks for a centre-back, we get linked to a centre-back, we recall Mamadou Sarr. Are you not seeing a pattern? 3 January windows, where we don't buy players, we just recall their loans, number 1. 2, every single transfer window, the team gets worse. Every window, the team gets worse. But you guys still fall for the wait for the transfer window. Oh, what are we going to do this window? We go into every transfer window for the last 3 years wanting a goalkeeper, 2 centre-backs, a left winger, maybe some legs in the midfield and a striker. And this window, we still need all of those things. Even now, they don't want to sign a Colwell replacement, even though he's fresh of an ACL and we don't know how he's going to look. Mind you, when he was fit, he was crashed for the majority of the season. He had 3 months of good form. He's going to take a while to get back up to speed. Would it not make sense to get another left centre-back who can compete with him? And if he comes back looking sharp, that's a bonus. I don't even know why we're building the squad around bums. What does this mean for his pathway? What does it mean for his playing time? No, what does this mean? Fuck that. We know this squad's not good enough. Build on it. All of these men should be depth. There shouldn't be players that start for us on a weekly basis. And they're doing the same thing right now, Phil. Quenda. He's this new guy, Saeed I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I don't know his name. Saeed Al something. Oh, bring me Senesi. Bring me Senesi. Emega. Cam does it. He did the same thing with Mamadou Sarr. Now, come on, bro. You man are falling for this stuff. And then you have the nerve to say blue go out. You're not blue go out. You enable everything they do. You guys enable, rationalize, accept, gas up every decision these lot make. But blue go out, right? So I have, that's it, Saeed El-Mana. But look, bro, I'm going to be real. This is why I don't care for the transfer window. They're not going to improve on the squad. This Rosine, I don't want to call him nothing mad, innit, yeah? No expletives. But he's come out and said, we've spoken a lot as a group in the last few days about where we can improve, how we go about that. But also it's worth taking into account, we're not that far away. We're not that far away from consistently being a very good team. How can a team that finished 12th, 6th, and 4th, and is currently 6th place in the last 2 months of the season, tell us that we're not far away? If we're not far away, real talk, if we are not far away, then what? Oh, God. Oh, God. Last 9 minutes before kickoff. CB, I need your advice. As right now, my friends with benefits is getting flown to LA and she's gaslighting me saying I'm wrong for catching feelings and going onto her, but I can't help it. Any advice? Broski, from the moment that you've even made it clear to her that you're upset, that because I'm gonna be real, there was no future with this shorty, yeah? There was no future with this shorty from the moment she accepted getting flown out. From time she's getting flown out and she's accepted it and she's packed her bags, you should have not even reacted. Because she won. Because in her mind, she's like, I got this youth that's ready to fly me to LA and sponsor all of that. And then I got this shooting ends that's begging it and crying because I'm getting governed. Look, I'm going to be real. Look, this is just keeping it G. Real talk. What you should have done is because from time she's gone on that flight, she's going. No pun intended. She's overly going. So you know she's overly going, yeah? What you should have done is just acted like you didn't care. Say nothing, no problem, whatever. Unless you're trying to keep up and go gym and fly her out, just go to the gym, bro. Focus on yourself. I can't even say focus on Chelsea because Chelsea are holding 8-2s and then your girl's getting flown out. Look, you fucked up by telling her you caught feelings and that. From time as a friends with benefits, she's giving out cat. I'm just gonna keep it G. From time she's your friends with benefits, she's giving out cat. You're not the only one that's getting some. So now you're doing this all emotional. You know the sun's out. Look, any single person there that's got a new girl or new talking stage or new situation from October onwards, you don't know the real them until the sun comes out. Man and woman. You don't know the real them until the sun's out. So you're chatting to this girl. She said she's friends with benefits in the winter time. She told you friends with benefits. So she didn't even want to get tied down during the winter. And then you're catching feelings. Cool, that's no problem. You know what I'm saying? Some like people fall in love with hoes. Hoes are the best people in the world. They're funny. They're relatable. They take every single. They got guys' humor because they're around so many man. Like I hear you. You caught feelings for the hoe, and the chop was probably good because she's old. So now here's what it is. But where you went wrong is you was ready to treat her like a wife. The sun's gone out, a little bit of sun, and look what's happened. CB, she asked me to help her fund her train ticket to Heathrow. That's why my head's hot. Friends with benefit situation, hard to not catch. Bear man, this was an ex and we became friends. Oh, this is even worse. Oh my days. All right, cool. This is a joke thing. Yeah? This is a joke thing. Look, you see that chair over there, broski? That's what you're sitting on right now, the cup chair, bro. Real talk. This is mad. And let me tell you what's crazy, yeah? Because if that's your ex, how did you get from ex to friends with benefits? Unless she manipulated that situation and she wanted to fuck other guys. Because how can you go from boyfriend and girlfriend to friends with benefits? Because realistically, she'll just still be your girl. If you're banging her regularly, you're chatting to her, whatever. She wanted to bang other guys, but she wanted the perks of still having you around. From time she has the nerve, the gall to even ask you to pattern a train ticket to Heathrow to get flown out by next man, then you were funding stuff for her that you should have not been funding her. So let me ask you a question. Did you spend Valentine's Day with her? Did you buy her gifts? Did you get her Christmas presents? Were you still actually putting your pocket up for this girl? When she told you already, she don't want to be your girl, she wants to be friends with benefits. Why would she want to be friends with benefits? Because she's banging off her youth. But she still wants you to be rising pocket for her. That's all. And then what's crazy is the youth that's flying her don't even rate her enough to pattern her transport to the airport. So what you should do is brush this girl. Don't reach out to her. I know it's going to hurt. I know it's going to be tough. Don't reach out to her. Put yourself first. Do you know what I'm saying? The sun's out. I don't know. Gunner's coming on Wednesday. Go see Gunner, bro. Go see Gunner. Meet a new team. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. Brush this girl. Because when she comes back from that trip and she realizes that she's just the thing that got flown out to get chopped, and then she comes back home and you're not treating her like the wifey that you was treating her as and putting her first, before you know it, she's going to come back begging. And when she comes back begging, you got to do her dirty. Simple. That's my advice for you, my bro. Just go see Gunner, go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Run a 5K. That's the advice I got for you, bro. She's overly going. She's overly going. That's my advice for you. And I promise you, it will work. It will work. And if I'll be honest, yeah, those of you that know me before all of this stuff, before the girlfriend, when I was on playback, yeah, that's a testimony that would make me say, you know what, you're coming on the next trip, and I'll make sure you have a good time. But I'm washed now. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy, man. These guys out here just straight manipulating youths, bro. These guys out here straight manipulating these youths, bro, making them feel like, nah, man. I feel bad. Real talk, I feel bad. Do you know what I'm going to do now, yeah? International break, yeah? International break. We're going to do like Brazil games and watch along for Brazil and stuff like that. And but we're going to do, this is the itinerary for international break. We're going to do the Roman Abramovich stream. We're going to do the Roman Abramovich stream where we're going to discuss the pros and the cons of Roman Abramovich's tenure. I'm going to give you the Lampard stream. We're going to watch UDY catching cheaters streams, where it's going to be streams of no football, we're just going to talk live. And we're going to do relationship dilemma streams. CB relationship guru streams. Because man, them are moving mad. MCGA can't be going out like this. MCGA can't be going out like this. We're going to have an MCGA therapy session stream. And it don't have to just be gal. It could be stuff that you're going through at home. It could be your finances. It could be, you know what I'm saying, like the roads, all sorts. Pure therapy streams, yeah? Cooling show. But international break, the content I'm going to have for you is going to be sweet. It's going to be sweet. Like, I think this is going to be an international break where you guys actually understand that, like, man's actually a streamer. Like, the football is a bonus, but man's actually a streamer. So, trust me, international break, I've got shows planned, shows on shows on shows on shows planned. And you know what I might do for my relationship advice stream? I'm going to bring Tyreek. Tyreek's been on Love Island twice. He went Love Island and Love Island games. You know what I'm saying? I think as well, he could help. He's a light-skinned you know, so I think he could also help when it comes to the relationship advice and all of that stuff. So we're going to bring Tyreek for that stream. I'm going to call him today. I'm going to call him today. But let's look in. The game's about to start. The game's about to start. No nav mix links, bro. No nav mix link. Someone boss me a nav mix link. These men need to stop doing the huddles. Hey, real talk, yeah. These huddles are starting to get on my nerves because, like, just keeping it 100, yeah. These huddles. If this was AFCON, we would be calling it what it really is. This is kissy. No man out here doing kissy, bro. Broad day. And it's backfiring because every time we do the huddles, we ain't even really winning the games. Aston Villa's it worked, say no more. Now man are getting overly gassed and just do, like, stop all this performative nonsense, bro. Real talk. Stop all this performative nonsense. It's woke, man. It's actually woke. Like, you actually trained together. You was in the dressing room together. You speak, even at halftime, you have 15 minutes together. So what do you mean you come out and you're doing circles, huddles in front of everyone? For what? Man, I just out here selling dreams, bro. Oh, this stream is so behind. The game ain't even kicked off. My stream's so behind. The game ain't even kicked off. Man's talking about start my timer. How can I start the timer when the game ain't even kicked off on my stream, broski? Let me try and get another stream. You man are trolling me about this timer. My stream's behind. I'm trying to pattern it. Yet be wait, broskies, isn't it? Like, shit. Like, I'm gonna see what you guys see eventually. Anyway, I've downloaded this app called Frezzy Sport. I don't know what this is. Yeah, I need another stream. This is mad. I'm going back to my old reliable. It's in Arabic though. Guys, I've decided I'm not using streaming after this week. Okay, this stream's 2 minutes in. Let's start the timer. After this week, I'm not using StreamYard no more. After this week, I'm not using StreamYard no more because StreamYard is too not patterned. Like, for example, the audio doesn't even match my mouth. Pause. I pay $4 bills a year for this, bro. audio don't match my mouth. My camera quality, I've got a Sony RX bad boy thing, yeah, or 7, whatever the hell. Is the quality is capped at 720p. Like in general, I've decided I'm gonna just do OBS and I'm gonna pump up my OBS and make it Cara. I'm gonna do up the soundboard, all of that cool shit. Mind games are ready. Man, I misplaced some passes. But I'm gonna do all of that cool shit and just make the streams more fun because I don't like. I'm big on production, bro. I don't like the production lately. It's pissing me off, and it's not a reflection of me. It's a joke thing. I'm using Sky Go, yeah. Sky Go for me is one. If I'm not at home, innit, my Sky's at home. I got Sky Go. But Sky Go is a minute behind. It's like a minute 30 behind, so I don't really like to use it. Yeah, we're getting manhandled though. We're getting manhandled. Who here predicts a win? What we saying? Score predictions. Chat to me, people. It's crazy, yeah, because I was looking back at that PSG stream and Monts was reacting to it. Bro, I was so excited, bro. I had mad energy. I was so happy. I was like, let's do it, because I fell for Bishop Kwame's prayer, bro. I fell for Bishop Kwame's prayer, and I thought we'd do something. I'll be honest, if we don't capitalize on Liverpool and United dropping points, then I'll be real. GG's. Oh my God, Fofana, are you taking the piss? Got away with that. These men are actually mocking it. I'm starting to think they're down in tools on purpose. Maybe it's for the greater good we don't get to. I wanted to ask you, man, this. Are you guys in the stance where, like, for the greater good we shouldn't get Champions League to just hurt the ownership's pockets? Are you man there yet? Rosanick can go too. Are you man there, or you don't? You want to win? Hey, this build-up is so... How have we gone back to the keeper? We was building up a counter-attack. It went to João Pedro. He's passed to Gusto, and it's gone straight back to the keeper. The build-up's not pretty, though. That's one thing I've noticed under Maresca in comparison. The build-up's not pretty, bro. Like, we go back home way too many times. Look, Gusto's on the ball here. We broke a line. Gusto's gone to the ball. It's gone to Fofana. It's on Hato. Like, we're going home way too many times. And it don't make sense. Look, once again, Fofana, straight to the keeper. It's horror, bro. You can't even get our own half. That's what I was saying. It takes us about 50 passes, yeah, for us to get to the opposition's box, yeah? And then when these teams have the ball, 3 passes, and they're in our box. Okay, on the edge of the box, Caicedo is having a shot, dead shot. Mind games. Mind games, bro. I just seen the chat. Bro said, I spent 7 bills on a Valentine's trip to Lisbon and she lost her passport. I took it on the chin, and now a month later, with a new passport, she's being flown out. Bro, I don't even know what to say. Put yourself first, King. She's not the one, bro. Trust me. You don't want to ignore red flags like this, yeah? Especially as we get older. Because if this is what gal are doing now, what's she going to turn around and do when you're married with a kid? She might be like, bun this, like wake up one day, do the mad thing. Now you can't see your kid no more. She's met you someone new. Restraining order's been put. Your kid now grows up hating you, thinking you want in their life, and she's done the mad thing. You can't be ignoring red flags like this, bro. If you got signs that this person ain't the one for you, don't settle, bro. Real shit. Chelsea's already bad enough. You don't need to add a girl on top of that. That's not Gara. You don't love her, bro. You just don't want change. You don't love her. It's just the idea of change. Where was that pass going? Where was that pass going? Fernandes, of course. All this verbal. All of this verbal. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, like Rose, you don't love her, you're just used to her, and you don't like change. But you don't grow until like true growth is being put in positions that make you uncomfortable and excelling in it. Being comfortable isn't going to make you grow. Being comfortable isn't going to make you a better person. Being comfortable isn't going to allow you to move on and see better things, bro. You're just in your comfort zone with this girl and you think you love her. You don't love her, and she clearly don't love you. She's out here doing a mad thing. And it's okay, bro. It's okay. I hear it. It's hard, bro. But you got to put yourself first. She's out here in LA probably getting twanged. She's probably giving the pussy up on the plane. On top of that, she was a sniffers. I only found out 12 months deep into the relationship. Probably spent 12 bags on savings on the whole time. Yeah. Mind games. I've seen enough mind games. Broski, wrap this up. Look at this corner. Look at the size difference, bro. Look at the size difference. Why is Gusto marking him? Oh, God. Sanchez, what are you doing? Sanchez, what are you doing? Yeah, bro. My man's taking the piss. My man's taking the piss, bro. Real talk. What is that? Firstly, why is that the touch you're taking? Why is that the touch you're taking? Bro. Sanchez trying to piss me off. But this is the manager's instructions, because the overemphasis on these goalkeepers taking 60 touches a game needs to stop, bro. You're not playing to any of the keeper's strengths. Palmer 1v1 is so weak, man. He's actually mad weak and he's not fast. Bro, how's he held the ball up there? How's he held the ball up there? I know, real talk, these men are so weak. How is he? 3 players contested that. And guys, real talk, 3 passes, a man are in and around our box. 3 passes, a man are in and around our box, bro. It's so bad. It's actually so bad. They've been a better team. They could have had 2 goals, and both of the goals would have came from defensive errors as well. Fofana dead pass, Sanchez moving mad on the ball. Like, I generally don't know the identity of this team anymore, bro. I don't recognize this team. I don't even know the formations we play these days, bro. I look at the lineup and I don't even know what formation we're gonna do. It's just like look at the build up. It always goes back to our centre backs and eventually back to the keeper. And then man will say we control the game because we've had possession. This isn't control. If anything, Everton's controlling us through their press. They're more than happy to let us have the ball and do these things. Another crazy pass. Another mad pass. Who was that? Caicedo. This road tour. This is mad. This is so mad. This is so bad. We're gonna concede. I'm telling you now. It's so bad. They should be 3 goals up right now. Hoofed it. If we don't capital, again, lost the ball. Oh no. Oh no. Got away with that again. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. I know people that are at this game. That's the maddest thing. I feel for them. All them men that are there, I actually feel for them. Real talk. They're running their own 3-2-5 on us. They're deploying 3-2-5s on us now. Now we're the team with a low block. Jesus. Jesus. I told you guys already, I hope you enjoyed your Friday night. I hope you enjoyed your Saturday mornings. Because your weekend's gone to shit now. Now, if you're a real man like me, real talk, you won't even really care. Like I'm at the point where I'm not letting this affect my real life no more. I'll tune in, I'll watch the game, I'll talk about it with you, man. But I'm not letting it affect my like. This is the thing, yeah. And this ain't a dig to no one, yeah. But like, I can't do it like how Expressions does it. Because Expressions, okay, we broke some lines, okay, we're through. What are we saying? Palmer's holding onto the ball a bit long. Neto, edge of the box. Jesus Christ. But I think that's on Palmer. That was the wrong decision. He held the ball for too long as well. But as I was saying, I can't do it like what Expressions does because once I know my team's shit, there's only so much ranting or crashing that I can do. There's shit. So it's like a goal's been conceded. I'm not I'm not a robot. Like I can't. Like, and I'm just saying, I'm not trying to, like, it's not a slight at him. I'm just saying, like, he definitely cares still, and I don't know how he still cares. Seeing how shit his team's been 2 years in a row, he still cares. Like, me, bro, I'm at this point right now, bro. We've lost 3 in a row, and I'm like, bro, I can't, like, I'm over this shit, bro. So it's actually mad. It's actually mad. I've never been excited for international break as much as I am now. Real talk. I'm so excited for international break. Just so we can have a week or 2 without talking about Chelsea 24/7. Let's actually talk football. Because if you just focus on, there's another thing about doing a YouTube channel and all of this stuff that's made me realize, because this is obviously Chelsea. And after the World Cup, I'm going to start, like, when I go to the World Cup and I do content there and whatever, when I get back, I don't even want to focus too much on Chelsea. I want to just do football, because focus on just Chelsea will make you lose interest in the sport. Football's not shit. Chelsea are shit. And I think sometimes that can get misconstrued. When we finished 12th, I started watching NFL. Baltimore Ravens was my team. Big up Baltimore Ravens. They're just as unreliable as Chelsea, by the way, the last 3 years. I started watching NBA. Yeah, I always watched NBA, to be fair. Like, I started watching NBA when we finished 10th. Properly watching NBA. I was a casual Laker fan because I liked Kobe. 2016, when we was 10th under Mourinho, all of that, I started watching NBA properly. That's when we had, was that Kobe's last game? And then we drafted Lonzo and all of them, man. And then obviously the Golden State Warriors series of the Cavs and all of that. But I was going away from the sport. Now what I'm going to start doing is just supporting players like the NBA teams do, bro. NBA fans do. I want to support Vinny Jr. I want to support Lamine Yamal. I'm going to support Steve. I support Neymar, so I go watch Santos. Like, I always want to watch other football, bro. I can't just sit and focus on Chelsea all the time. It's depressing, bro. It's actually depressing. It's actually depressing. There's only so much. Real talk like these, like I'm watching this here, yeah, and look, I'm somebody who I've told you, man, look at the way we lost the ball here. I've told you, man, so many times. I'm someone, yeah. I ain't even seen Lavia once today, by the way. He should be helping when it comes to build up. But as I was saying, yeah, I'm someone who calls out these players. I've been calling out these players. I think like how I got popular was calling out these players, yeah. But I don't think they're this shit, bro. It's either the system's flawed, which it is, or these men are just down in tools. Look at their body language, bro. Look at their body language. Just actually pay attention to them. I sound like Don. But look at these man's body language, bro. Like, them men are down in tools. The effort levels, they're not running, they're not getting into second balls. They're actually just like, it's whatever. When we have possession, we're not even trying anything. We're not taking no risks. We're just going sideways. Having the ball for the sake of having the ball. I don't think anyone cares. What did you guys think of the England call-ups? Seeing Cole Palmer get called up. That was interesting. I was very interested to see that. I also saw Ronaldo didn't get called up for Portugal, which isn't really breaking news. But when Neymar didn't get called up, it was the biggest news on the planet. When you guys realize that Neymar is probably the biggest thing in football, life gets easier. Look how he's been in the conversation for 3 days. Just of somebody saying he wasn't good enough. That's a free kick. Surely that's a free kick. How's that not a foul? How's that not a foul though? Oh my god! Real talk. Caicedo today, shocking performance, bro. You can make a foul comp out of this first half. You could actually make a foul comp out of this first half. It's so bad. We're 20 minutes into the game, bro. You can actually make a foul comp. It's grim. Ronaldo's injured. I find it like it's so rare Ronaldo's injured. What injury is it? A muscle injury. This look at them. Look at the man controlling play. Look at the man running a 3-2-5, breaking lines on us. This is bad. Do you reckon there's any realistic timeline where we sack this manager mid-season? That was a ball from Enzo. What are you saying there, To? Step overs, yeah? Fake shot. They fell for the Neto fake shot. Hey, do you know, real talk, do you know how shit you got to be as a fullback to get skinned by Neto? I think that's one of the lowest of lows. To get ripped by Neto is crazy. Especially when you fall for his fake shot. It's crazy. I want to shout Tom, but I like and say what though? Real talk. What do I even say to Tom if I was to reach out to him though? Nah, I can't lie. I don't even want to shout him. I feel for him. I actually feel bad. And to be honest, if I'd watched it before we was on stream, like before I sparked the stream, I don't think I would have reacted to it. It's just obviously you man are like, oh, yo, check this. I'm thinking that's cap. And I've gone and checked. And it's actually Yetby. So, but yeah, I actually feel a bit bad still. Because that could ruin your whole rep. That could ruin your whole rep. I don't even think my man's like. Nah, I don't really see clips of him going around. So for that being that first clip you see of him going around and it's a bit mad still. So I actually hope he's okay. I hope he's okay still. And I do think that Terry's wrong for keeping it up. And he should have even just took him off the stream when he clocked. Oh, my man's moving a bit weird. Or okay, especially when you can't hear, like he's not responding. So he's like, right, cool, he's not here, just remove him. I think kind of playing into it made it a bit worse than it actually should have been, innit? It's actually sad. It's mad. No, it's funny. Don't get it twisted. It's funny, but it's sad as well. Like, I am worried. Like, oh, this could affect someone's mental, bro. Think about it. Imagine like you've gone viral. Like, firstly, just do you know the amount of time, courage it even takes here to start a YouTube channel? Like, no matter what you do, football, anything. Like, do you know how much courage it takes to start a YouTube channel, let alone put content out on a regular basis? Effort, time it takes. Like, people are always gonna think that's a bit wet. Do you know what I'm saying? You're doing all of that. Like, for me personally, when I started doing my channel, my right hand, bro, my boy, he's always in the chat, commenting on the chat. That's my dog, yeah? He messaged me when I first posted my first ever channel on video on Socius Europe, yeah? And he was like to me, bro, is everything all right with you mentally? Like, real talk. That's what he said to me. I swear down. But what I realized is, people ain't going to understand. Like, one, your audience won't be your friends anyway. Same way if you have a business, your customers aren't going to be your friends, and you shouldn't market around your friends anyway. So it is what it is. But what I realized is people started rating it and not thinking it was wet when it started being relatively successful. João Pedro, you're through. That was a nice tidy flip from Palmer. Ooh, faint. Should have passed, man. Should have passed that. But yeah, like as it started becoming more successful, that's when people stopped saying it was wet. When it grew, no one thinks it's wet. Now people, oh, I'm so proud of you. The same people that would have said this is wet or this is dead. But that's anyway, I'm going on a tangent. My point is, for Tom to put that much effort, time into building a channel, courage, people questioning like, it's like, we're going for this guy, like, whatever, yeah? all for you to now have a moment like that where it's like you've rubbed out. I've never reacted to his content until today. Saeed, I'm sure, has never reacted to his content until today. I don't think he's gone that viral as much as he has today, and it's due to a situation where he didn't even know he was on camera, and his head's gone after a loss, and he's just beating his meat. I don't think he knew he was on stream, though. I don't think he was on stream. You know what, though, yeah? Look, if I was him, I'm making that my gimmick for like a month. I'm milking it. I'll just start just whacking it off on stream for fun, like make it out like even when I'm not doing it, I'll do it. And like because he can make this into something like all publicity is good publicity. He can make this into a thing and he blows up. Pause. Literally. But no, real talk though, like he could turn it around. It's not raps, but I'll do like I am gonna check on him though. I won't lie. I'm gonna check on him still. But I don't even know if that's even embarrassing for him. That's why I'm like a bit like, and plus I did react to it. Shoot! Oh my god! Shot on target challenge, please, guys. Have a pot. Oh my days! Oh, this is. Oh. This manager sucked the life pause out of all of these players. No, but you man are saying, yeah? You man are saying he knew what he was doing. Did he act? Yeah, of course he knew he was bashing, but did he know he was on cam bashing? I don't think he knew, bro. I actually don't think he knew. Why would he do that? Like, you can tell he didn't know because they you know what I'm saying? Like, they're calling his name. He can't hear them, nothing, bro. He didn't know. He didn't know, bro. So that's why I feel bad for him. Like, it's not like my man's actually bashing and he's talking to the man and he's like, he's letting it rip and he's talking to the man and he's acting like it's normal. My man didn't know, bro. Now, what I will say is bashing on the gaming chair is crazy as well, by the way. Bashing on the gaming chair is crazy. Anyone that goes to his yard now is going to be like, whoa, like, I don't know what to touch, sit on, anything. Bashing on the gaming chair is crazy, but I don't think he knew he was on stream, bro. CB, would you ever get caught bashing on live? I wouldn't even. That's what I'm saying. Why didn't they remove him from the stream? That's what I said. That's what I said. Why didn't they remove him off the stream? I don't think he even knew he was still on the stream. Not like whether his cam was on or off. I just don't think he knew he was still on the stream. I think he thought he left. That's number one. Two, like, bro, I'll be real. Bashing at like 4 p.m. is mad as well. Bashing when the sun out is mad. Midday, you know that's not going to be his last wank of the day. If he's bashing at 4, he's definitely bashing before bed as well. Like, this is clearly a serial, like, you know what I'm saying? He's a serial meat beater. Like, he's not just like, no one just beats their meat when the sun's out and they don't beat their meat at night. He probably does 3. So that's obviously not the first bash of his day. Let's actually be real. So, like, bro, I'll be real. Like, the fact that the Tom Little situation is more interesting than the game tells you everything you need to know about what's going on right now at this football club. It's mental. Early kickoff. Like, come on, bro. It's Terry's wrong for that. Terry's wrong for that. But I just think he didn't know he was on camera, and Terry should have took him off the stream, kicked him out. Leaving it on, letting him get clipped up, it's dark. It's dark. And in hindsight, the way this is going to clip up and what it's going to be, it's not even a good look for the channel, bro. Because now when someone actually unpeels the layers and says, yo, why were there 4 men just watching this youth bash for 5 minutes? And then you put it on big screen, and you man are like 20, 15 years older than him, it's going to start looking funny. No, surely not. Surely not. Oh, no. And he's done the LeBron Selly. And he's hit the silencer. Eddie hit the silencer. It was coming. The goal was coming. Let's not lie. The goal was coming. We knew it was coming. Oh my days. Oh, we're so bad, bro. We're actually so bad. This is an opportunity for us to capitalize. United and Liverpool both drop points. This is the opportunity for us to capitalize. Come on, bro. Real talk. Real talk. Look at this. Man-to-man press once again. Once again, got found out. Just a straight through ball, man-to-man press 2 weeks in a row in the league. Sanchez dinked. I wouldn't even put that on the keeper, bro. That's a great finish. That's actually a great finish. But it's this man-to-man press. You can't be defending man for man like this in the Prem. John Terry said it earlier in this week. It's a joke. This manager's not adapting to his tactics as well. He's dying on his sword. We got found out the exact same way against Newcastle, and he's done the same thing again. 3 passes once again. I told you how many passes is it going to take for us to get into our box. 3 passes once again. This guy's football is absolute horror. His rest defense is terrible. The press is terrible. The build-up is horrible. He sucked the life out of all of these players' paws. It's actually depressing, bro. It's actually depressing. Our season's on the line, and this is what he churns out. And I don't even generally at this point it doesn't matter who's in that back line. As long as this is how we're playing, it's not going to work. And this is why I don't rate this manager. Because why at this point of the season, the way we've just got knocked out of the Champions League, playing your way under your ideas, your principles, wouldn't it make sense for you to abandon that, stick to the basics, and just focus on results? And if you want to implement your structure, you earn that time to do that if you qualify and reach the targets. Palmer, play the ball. Gusto, what are you saying? Gusto, you should have shot that one still. Should have shot that one still. But no, real talk is actually depressing, bro. He's so stubborn. Oh, what a save, Pickford. What a save. You came all laughing and that. Oh, they're having fun today, bro. Kicked it right at him, though, to be fair. It's a hard one, though, to direct. It's a hard one to direct. Kicked it right at him, though. It was a camera save. It's a camera save. This is so real talk. This is horror. This is horror football. It's actually so bad what's going on, bro. And I'm asking myself the question of like, who else is probably going to want to leave? Remember Caicedo hasn't extended his contract. Remember that Caicedo's also changed agents. Cole Palmer not before long. I won't be surprised if he wants out. Enzo's already made it clear. Who else is unhappy here? And can we tell who's unhappy based on the way they're playing as well? And this is where the player pride comes as well. It comes into play. Like generally, from a pride standpoint, don't you just want to like win? Isn't there like a competitive spirit amongst these players that don't want to accept losing? when I look at the squad, the only people that I feel that way is probably Enzo. Where it's like, no, I don't want to lose. I don't care. I don't want to lose. Neto's a bit like that as well, to be fair. But it's like, where's the competitiveness amongst this crop of players, bro? Fair enough, you're unhappy. Fair enough, there's a shit show upstairs. Things are going mad right now at the club. But at the end of the day, you want to win from just pride as a competitor, as a professional. It comes across as these men just don't care. And it's been an issue that I've had throughout the majority of the season. And it's really worrying. It's like, what's going on? What's going on, bro? We're playing with these guys as prime years, their legacies. They're like, do you know, like, everyone thinks about their legacy. Everyone thinks about, like, their dream is to be a legend as a footballer. When you're a footballer, when it's all said and done, you want to be regarded as a legend, a great. Now, can they become great playing here under these circumstances? No, you can't. So I don't blame you for wanting to leave. Look at the way Enzo's career trajectory stagnated. He was a FIFA World Cup Young Player of the tournament. The last young players of the tournament were Paul Pogba, Kylian Mbappe, Mesut Ozil, and then obviously Podolski. So, like, already that holds weight as a young player of the tournament. You've gone here, you've played Champions League one season and got knocked out around the 16. What is this doing for your career? James Rodriguez, I forgot. Why would I cry? Why would I cry if Arsenal won a trophy, bro? Why would I cry, bro? Bro, if it's a head injury, take him off the pitch. Oh, he got punched? Are they trying to say he got punched? But right, real talk though, why would they want to be here though? We're playing with man's legacies. Caicedo on the ball, the last 3 games, my God, it's been awful. Real talk, Caicedo on the ball. This is when I got to start raising question marks on this manager and his system though. Because we've never seen Caicedo look bad on the ball. Never. I've never seen Caicedo look this bad. Even João Pedro's purple patch is over. Lavia can't even break lines anymore. Lavia's not even winning duels anymore. I'll be honest, Lavia in a pivot doesn't really make sense. He's got to play the 6 and the lone 6. In a pivot, having him be a box-to-box midfielder doesn't make any sense. And I'm just keeping it frank, no pod. Bro, Omar, when she comes back from LA, don't even reach out to her. Don't even watch her socials. Nothing. You got to give her cold turkey. She's going to come back, bro. She's going to come reaching out to you. Ball into the box, away. Guys, I'll be honest here. You know why these losses don't hurt me no more? Because I accepted that the club's already died. I've accepted the club's died, and everything else that we're seeing is just an extension. I'm at that point. I even think for the greater good, we should just miss out on Europe completely. If we get top 4, this manager's staying, by the way. Ball over the top. But when I see Palmer chasing like long balls, yeah, pause. I don't even like. I don't have any confidence. I have no confidence he's gonna get an end of that. It's actually sad. But just look at this shit, bro. Real talk. Actually, look at this shit. Have we actually had apart from that Enzo chance from the corner, yeah? Have we actually had a shot on goal? We struggled to score against a Newcastle side that conceded 7 to Barcelona. Didn't look like scoring anything against PSG at home again. And look at this. So we're shit defensively and we're nullified going forward. What is the point of this system? Thank God it's about to be half time. Thank God, bro. There's only so much you could watch. Or you actually go mad. You actually go mad. Real talk. I'm just watching this and I can't believe what I'm seeing, bro. Of course I'm going to the protest. I've never not gone to any protest, bro. I've gone to every single one. I'll be there. I'll be there, bro. This is so bad. This is actually so bad. My stream's behind you, man, but I know it's half time. This is so bad. These lot are just straight doing cardio sessions, you know. I'll be real, yeah. Now, who actually is surprised by this result? I started the stream. The first thing I said to you guys from the very beginning was, I hope you enjoyed Friday and I hope your morning was good, because your weekend's going to shit if you're expecting anything from these, man. Regardless of Liverpool drawing or losing, or United drawing. Brother, this don't mean nothing. Who's shocked by this? I saw the lineup. I said, even if this lineup looks convincing, this don't mean nothing. This don't mean nothing. It's never been this bad. It's never been this bad, genuinely. It's never been this bad. Like, do you know what is mad, yeah? I think it's disrespectful to say that Rosny is playing Poch ball. I'll be real. I think it's disrespectful to say that. Because Poch, at least we used to get goals. At least we used to get goals. I used to know, watching Poch, going forward, we were scintillating, bro. Defensively, we were shaking. It was annoying. But going forward, it was fun. This is mental. I'm getting cam on now. This is mental. This is mental. This stinks. Look, I'm gonna be honest, yeah. I'm not looking at this as we can judge. I don't think we can judge players based on what we're seeing. I'll be honest. I don't think we can judge players based on what we're seeing. I just think right now the state of things is so bad. I don't know. I don't think we can judge players based on what we're seeing. To be honest, I think the manager is this system is so bad, bro.
Yo,
my G.
hold on, man.
Bro, what you saying? What you saying about this? I'll be real. I'm not mad no more. I don't like this stuff. Don't get me vexed anymore, bro.
Bro, like I said, man, niggas have been checked out, man. To be fair, I feel like it's the way we defend, though. Like, it's not even the way we attack. It's the way we defend. That's what pisses me off. Because it's like that goal we just conceded. Lavia goes to press, but he doesn't press. So he jogs up to him and just stands there. So you moved away from the position you were blocking a fucking passing lane away. Like, so you were blocking a passing lane. You decided you're going to go press him. You don't actually press him. You just jog up to him. And then it just takes one pass to Ghana and then Ghana to fucking Beto. So 3 passes, 2 free passes, and then they in through on goal.
How many times have we seen that in the last 4 games? 3 passes straight.
But that's what I don't, bro, it don't take a genius to see the way we defend off ball is fucking criminal. Like, I don't even think we've played badly. I didn't watch the first 15 minutes, so apparently you played fucking shit in that first 15 minutes.
Oh, we should have been 3-0 down.
But after that, like from what I've seen from 15 minutes onwards, attacking wise, it's not that bad. Away from home, I'm not gonna be like, oh, what do you say?
You say attacking wise.
My standards. I've lowered my standards for these guys, bro. Nothing they can do can like fully convince me, bro. Listen. From what I've seen attacking wise from 15 minutes onwards, okay, cool. It is what it is. I'm not like, oh, we're not creating that. Like Enzo probably should have scored. It was a great save.
What have we created apart from that Enzo shot? And it wasn't a great save. He kicked it right at him. What else?
What? Did you not see that save?
He kicked it right.
He didn't kick it right at him. Go back and look at that.
You watched the replay. He kicked it right at him.
Watch the replay. Bro, go watch it.
Cool. Aside from that, what else have we created? I thought you're doing something real. Like, you're ruining your credibility by doing it, yeah? But you keep trying to defend this gaffer.
How am I defending him?
There's always an excuse.
What's the excuse? What excuse did I say?
You just said 5 minutes ago, we're away from home, so I can't really get onto him. What are you talking about?
I didn't say get onto him. When did I say that? I said away from home, attacking wise, this ain't been bad. I know historically, us playing Everton away from home, we don't play good. So that's my whole point of view going into this. I've never defended him. What have I said on stream that's defended him? Tell me, what have I said?
You don't want to crash this manager. You've been doing that. You ain't been trying.
Okay, what do you want me to say? What do you want me to say? He's shit. Oh my god, he's shit. Like, I don't understand. Where do we go from there? I'm watching the game. I don't understand. I already said get him out, get a different manager. What else am I supposed to say?
I'm just saying, you trying to excuse the attacking is crazy, bro. The attacking is dead. The attacking has not been good. Apart from that Enzo chance, what else have we created? What? Look how bad our build-up is. Let's start from just building up to even create something. The build-up is so bad, bro. We're resorting every single time we break a line, we're going back home to the centre back for the keeper. Back home to the centre back for the keeper. Every single time. And then on top of that, in terms of the final third, the build-up, by the time he gets there, is so slow. By the time he actually gets there, there's already 8 men in the box. We're just crossing. That's the whole game plan today has been to try and cross. And we haven't created nothing through them crosses. It's been terrible, bro. It's generally been horrible. And then I'm looking at the system in general. Like, we've got Lavia in the double pivot. Lavia is a long 6. Why is he in the double pivot? I don't understand. No, real talk, this guy, bro. Everybody has gotten worse. Every single person has gotten worse under this guy, bro. Everyone. This man-for-man press, the goal we conceded today is not all different to the goal we conceded against Newcastle last week. It's identical. Someone's carried the ball, they're like 2 passes, and you're facing our back line, goal. It's terrible. Caicedo looks meaty. Lavia is looking meaty. Sanchez is looking meaty. All our centre-halves are going to look bad under this man-to-man press. It don't matter who's in the back line. Sarr, Tosin, Bajashil, Fofana, Hato, Chalobah. It doesn't matter under this man-for-man press already. The attackers are... The attack... The fact that we can't defend or attack is scaring me. We struggled to score against a Newcastle side who conceded 7 goals before us. We struggled to score against PSG, and now we struggle to score again today. This manager's setup is so flawed. This is 8 games in a row that we've conceded. I called these men world class. Timsy, suck your mum, bro. Stop lying. I'm not gonna start blocking people, but I'm gonna start dishing out suck your mums, because we're not gonna lie. The only world-class players, I said after the Leeds game, we're not going to call these men world-class until they show us 10 games. Nobody showed us 10 games. So who's world-class? Who am I calling world-class? Come on, bro. Like, look, I'm going to be real. At this point, for the greater good of this football club, I think we should miss out on Champions League football. Cam, am I going mad by saying that? I think we're going to miss out on Champions League.
You're going mad. You're going mad, bro. It's not early, bro. You're going mad. Because you be like, bro, you say miss out on Champions League football, then you'll be the first to complain and you'll give these lot excuses. Like, I don't understand, guys. That's not an excuse. Cool, we're playing dead. That's still no excuse. Get the job done. You know what I'm saying? It's simple as get the job done. But from time you're saying miss out on Champions League football, you're giving them a plethora of excuses. So now when the summertime comes, they got the excuse of, oh, we didn't get Champions League football. That's why we can't do this. That's why we can't do this. What's the excuse if we get Champions League football again? There's none.
We had our worst window under this ownership when we got Champions League football. We replaced Noni, Sancho.
The guys that you didn't rate him. Why are we saying?
Listen, though, we still got worse. Noni, Sancho, Nkunku, Jackson were replaced with Bonanote, Garnacho, Gittins, and Delap. So we got worse when we had a worse window in the Champions League. I don't care. I'm not even expecting nothing with the transfer window. Real talk, for the greater good of the football club, we can't have Champions League football. We need to hurt these men in their pockets. We shouldn't even give the directors money to spend. Fuck that.
I don't think that's productive. I don't think that's the right way to move about it. I just don't think so.
They have nowhere to hide if we don't get Champions League football. If they get Champions League football, they feel like
yes, they do. If we don't get Champions League football, you're giving them a main reason where to hide. You're giving them the rain. Like, what are we doing here?
The manager walked out on them because of how they were running things. Because they were stubborn enough to believe this team was more than capable enough to secure Champions League football.
They are, though. That's the thing. They are. Like, I'm not gonna move like these lot ain't capable in a space of bro. Fucking 8-9 months ago, everyone's getting world class shouts. Now all of a sudden, everyone's shit. Like, I don't understand. Like what? And I don't even make sense to me. So I was hearing guys call Caicedo world class. I called him world class. I think at the point in time, Cucurella's one of the best left backs in the world, top 3. Now all of a sudden they're playing like this. I don't think that like what? That just don't make sense to me. But for me personally, bro,
if we get Champions League football, the model isn't going to change because on their
the model isn't going to change regardless.
No.
The model isn't going to change. When you come to the realization, bro. Like, even if we miss out on Champions League football, they're not going to change the model. They're not going to change it. We missed out, bro. We missed out on champs before. This is our first season in champs under Blue Coat. They
Because
missed out.
before,
Well, I
when we
mean,
missed
second,
out,
technically second,
when
but
we missed out before, they were still thinking we're making progress. We finished 12th, then we finished 6th. It's progress. So then we qualify for Champions League. If we don't make Champions League, that means there's no progress.
listen. I don't even know, but I'm telling you now, if you're gonna say there's no progress, there's progress. I will tell you right now, they're not going to change the model. So just make Champions.
What do we gain from qualifying for the Champions League?
We gain everything by qualifying. There's more money, there's more options. Let's not move. Like the only people that win are you sadists that want everything to burn and fail. All in an effort to say, oh, they can leave, things can change. Bro, they're not going to change it regardless. We need to realize that whether we make champs or not, yeah, it's not gonna change. I promise to God, it's not going to change. If we don't make champs, you're going to see them in the summer still buy 16-year-olds, still buy, this little brother from fucking Legia Warsaw. Like, that's still going to happen. They're still going to make their Strasbourg signings. They're still going to do all the fuckery they've been doing before. Nothing changes. So just make Champions League football. So in that way, we can say you've had champs for 2 seasons in a row and nothing's changed. Now there's actual, so what's the excuse? What excuse can they back out if we make Champions League football again this season? What excuse? Nothing. What's the excuse they can back out? They can't say nothing. But if we don't, the main excuse would be, the players didn't get Champions League football this season, so we can't do our spending. I'm just seeing months on my screen.
Why do you care about spending?
But that's what you want players in, do you not?
Do you trust them to bring in players that would improve us?
It's not. Listen, they show time and time again that they don't bring in the right players that we need. That's a fact.
Why
We've
do you
seen
care
that.
about them spending money? If anything, wouldn't you
Because their excuse, because when you say why are they not buying this player, why are they not buying this player, their excuse is gonna be we didn't get Champions League football.
And too true. What I said when Maresca left, I said I'm happy he's leaving like this because he's gonna get the fan base to turn on Blue Coat, and they turned on Blue Coat. I also said him leaving mid-season is gonna make our season get dark, and we're gonna have nothing to play for. Facts. So I don't understand. But this is nothing to do with Maresca and Ros. The problems are way bigger than Maresca, bro. Way bigger than Maresca, bro. The problems is beyond Maresca. It's ownership. This is arguing Ros in there, this and that is the bare minimum, bro. That's the tip of the iceberg. At the end of the day, if we don't get Champions League football, these directors, at the end of the day, they're going to be held accountable because they spent money on a squad which got worse.
Okay, cool. I want to ask you a question. Based on everything we've seen underneath these lot's tenure, what has given you an indication that they'll be held accountable if they don't get Champions League football this season? What showed you that?
I think Rosiner doesn't stay here if we don't get Champions League. For starters,
you could say that. Fair enough. But what makes you think they will change the hierarchy in fucking Chelsea if we don't get Champions League football? Nothing has said that. They haven't come out and said, this is these lot's final chance to get their acting right. This and that. Bro, nothing has indicated that they will change. So why am I gonna want us in a worse position to build off of? Just because I can say, this and I don't understand. I really don't understand. I like not getting champs is a lose-lose. If we get champs, there's no what's the excuse? What excuse can they back out?
You said nothing's gonna change if we get Champions League football. We're still gonna spend money on 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds and all of these things, yeah. So then why would we now go into the Champions League or want to go into the Champions League with these kids going in there so we can get smacked up and get embarrassed again?
That's a different story. I'm saying I want Champions League because there'll be no excuses to the players they can get, the wages they can offer, etc., etc.
You don't believe they're gonna offer high wages?
My nigga, if we don't get if we don't get champs, are they gonna offer high wages?
They're not offering high wages regardless.
So why do we? But listen, their excuses, bro. Listen, I already see the briefs coming from a mile. If we don't get Champions League football, and everyone's asking them, why didn't you just offer these players more wages? You'd be like, we didn't get Champions League. That's what they're gonna say.
And we got Champions League, and they still didn't offer wages. So Why are you saying I want Champions League?
Because now we not okay. Now we got Champions League, we got champs, and they didn't increase the rate. They didn't give players higher wages, and now everyone's questioned. Oh, why haven't you given these players higher wages? Why aren't you getting players on higher wages? Everyone questions that because there's no excuse. We got champs, so what's your excuse? Now, if we don't get it, they'll be like, oh, we wanted to do that, but we didn't get champs.
If they've gone backwards and it didn't work and it fell out with a manager who was actually highly regarded and they tried to replace him because they said that our head coach is overstated, Gusto off. So what's going to happen? How's that going to work? But anyway, they said it's overstated. They're saying it's overstated. Okay, then calm. So then in that sense, them bringing in a manager like Rosine, who's obviously not qualified, in their eyes, with their ego, they don't care because they think what they're doing is correct and they'll still achieve their targets. If they fail on their targets while insisting on not spending more, insisting on getting a novice manager, their plan is going to have to be put under the microscope. Things will have to change. What do you mean?
What? And then I'm asking you, then my question is to you, what has indicated under these lot's tenure that they will change the plan?
Because the last time money got spent and targets weren't achieved, there was a change in the decision makers in the hierarchy. Todd Bowley was replaced with Iqbali, right?
Fucking now 49.
Am I lying though?
He was only interim though. He was always gonna leave.
Todd Bowley was interim.
Yeah, he was the interim sporting director. He said that. He said, "Oh, I was
sporting director, but he didn't have he still had final say in decisions until Iqbali took over for the last 3 seasons or the last 2 seasons. So if now it hasn't worked, we have seen before when plans haven't worked and targets weren't achieved, there was changes in terms of a hierarchy and their approach. Who's to say that won't change again?
Bro, I don't think there was any changes. There haven't been any changes, literally, except from that one time Bowley was sporting directors trying to get in big names. There's been no changes except for that one time. But anyways, man, I'll see you at full time minute, man. Hopefully we get the win.
Yeah, say no more, bro. Alright, chat. I'm gonna be real. We lost Cam, bro. We lost Cam. Cam used to be one of our biggest soldiers, bro. He actually got it. He had standards. He used to fight for the standards, bro. When the night that we stayed up and we were like, yeah, listen, make Chelsea great again. That's the new movement. Like this, that. Cam was there, bro. Cam was there. Cam was in part of it. We stayed up on the phone till like 6 in the morning in a group call, bro. Cam was there. He knows what we're trying to achieve. He knows how far we've fallen. But he's lost. We've lost him, bro. He's a lost cause because he's hopeless. He thinks nothing can ever change, bro. He thinks it's like regardless of the situation, we're cooked. It's mad. It's mad. So I think because Gusto's off, it's a double pivot of Enzo and Caicedo, Cole Palmer in the 10, Garnacho left wing, Neto right wing. Corner. This ain't pretty, man. We're lucky. We'll be lucky if we leave with a point. And I don't understand why Steve doesn't come on. But as these lot continue to embarrass themselves, like, it's good he's not getting grouped in this mess. Like, even the fact he didn't get no minutes against PSG, that's a miracle. I was happy. Fix the timer. My timer's fine, bro. I'm behind, that's why. I'm behind. Man said Hato's been our best player. How's Hato been our best player when we don't have a clean sheet? Our centre-back's been our best player, but we're a goal down. Brother. Yeah, real talk, Jacob. He thinks, yeah, Blue Coat getting top 4 isn't gonna do anything, but it makes them more money. If they lose money, their approach has to change. They've already lost in terms of trust in this fan base. The fan base is the most, we've all seen the fan base on the same page in regards to the ownership. This is the first time ever. And even still, people aren't on the same page. People call it out, but they don't really think things can change or want things to change. But that's another conversation. But they've already lost in terms of the ownership, the fan base. Now, if they start losing money, bro, something will have to change. They're going to have to get out of it. Like, I'll be real, fuck Champions League. What's Champions League going to do for us? It's going to sell people the PR that we're going to get good players in. We won't get good players in, regardless. They're not going to change the wage bill. Then, man, am I going to get excited about Champions League away days, and we're going to get embarrassed on the world stage again. I don't want to be in the Champions League, bro. Unless we assemble a team that's ready to win it, I don't care about the Champions League. It's all PR. Man, I want to go to Champions League. Oh, we need to qualify Champions League. If we qualify Champions League, only thing that happens is Rosenier stays and he gets at least a season. Rosenier gets the whole season next year. And even though players already come out, look how bad our players look under him. Players are already coming out saying they don't understand the approach. There's no clear vision. Look how bad these players look. Look how terrible the setup is. You're going to keep him for the whole season. As well as that, this ownership is going to feel like justified in the decisions they made, which led to Maresca leaving, which led to the squad being this bad, which like all of those decisions, replacing Noni, Sancho, Nkunku, and Jackson with Bonanote, Garnacho, Gittins, and Delap. It's all going to be the right choice. Everything's justified because they achieved their overall target of getting Champions League football. Why would we give them that? Why do you want to give them that satisfaction? And then on top of that, from a fan standpoint, on the pitch, we look terrible. Why would you do that? That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense, bro. Look how terrible look how boring this build-up is. Now on the ball. Now on the ball. What's he doing? Oh my days. Netanyahu strikes again.
Ooh, chavo.
Jesus Christ. And do you know what's so annoying? Do you know what's so annoying with me, yeah? Enzo, fair enough, he's giving verbal. I said it before. Enzo's giving verbal, yeah? And rightfully so. He's calling out the ownership. Respect to you for calling out the ownership and the decision making. You landed it. Well done. Now, for your message to hold weight, you've got to ball out. Because we know what this ownership are going to do. They're going to turn him, they're going to make him the bad guy. They're going to make Enzo the bad guy. They're going to turn against him. They're going to be like, oh, he's shit. Get rid of him. We don't need him anyway. You're the villain. And your message doesn't hold any weight. You got to ball out. Why is everyone slipping all over the pitch? Why not slipping all over the pitch? It's mind games. Go on, Palmer. Oh, JP, man. Real talk. Real talk, man. This is bad. So you know what's crazy? We never replaced KDH. Never replaced him. Would you take Ndaye? Of course I would take Ndaye. Of course, broski. That Bonanote thing was sackable, bro. Nah, TTM. Yeah, Maresca didn't use KDH, yeah. But look at it. He was our backup 10, bro. Palmer don't have no backup. He can play through whatever bad form. KDH would have done that job. They're taking their time with this free kick. Oh, bro, it was either the post or you taking it was an own goal, you know. It was either the post or he had to take that into his own net. I don't even think he really hit the post, but he clocked it. This might be going in. And in case it did go in, I'm going to say it's a foul. Yeah, look, he's fine, man. He didn't care. Turn. Wait, I just realized Caicedo's playing right back. And he's not even inverting. He needed a ball to his feet to even come in. Oh, JP's starting to jar me, bro. He's actually starting to jar me now, bro. Oh, you with City for the cup final tomorrow, yeah. But I'm even at the point where I've accepted that like Arsenal are better than us. And if they win a trophy, so be it. Maybe that's a wake-up call. I'm at that point now, generally. I don't even care. I just know I'm getting out of the country. I'm going to America early when they win that, when they have that parade. Man's Don Santos. I saw that Palmer and Neto clip on doing the rounds on Twitter. I saw that. I'm going to put it on the stream for tomorrow because I don't want to get this stream potentially copyrighted. But I saw it. Lavia hooked. Remember, yeah, never forget that Lavia told us to stay on that side. Lavia told us to stay on that side, people. Chat, smash the like button as well, man. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. I don't think Steve gets minutes. How do you see this team slap PSG and Barcelona 3-0? 3-1 against Liverpool. All of these results, yeah? And this is the same group of players. They don't even look the same. They generally don't even look the same. I just feel like these players are down in tools, bro. Oh, they were always shit and the manager saved them. I'm surprised he took Lavia off instead of Enzo. Based on how Enzo was playing. This guy's dross. We knew the players were shit. We did know they were shit though, to be fair, but not to the point like they got carried by the gaffers, what you man are saying. Man said Leighton Baines assistant manager. Steve should have went Barca, bro. Steve should have went Barca. I feel for him, bro. Even PSG wanted Steve. PSG might have even made more sense for him. Go on, Garnacho, what you saying? Look, like we have so much space in transition, and instead we end up going backwards every time. Every time. Someone just take a risk, bro. Break a line. This is so meaty. This is generally horror. Go on, Garnacho. Cut back, dead. Enzo, have a pop. Why not? Oof. Fez. Bro, Pickford turned into Yashin, bro. Pickford turned into Yashin, bro. Real talk. Palmer ball. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, bro. So it was a decent save. I think Pickford saves always look mad, yeah, on camera. And when you actually look at his saves, it makes no sense. Every time. How are you letting him dribble through like that? Andre, release. Andre, what kind of pass is that? Man aren't even tracking back. No one in that midfield is tracking back. No one in the midfield track back. In the box. Go! Go! Sanchez. Oh my days. Hey, real talk. All of this Sanchez, Jorgensen stuff for the PSG first leg, bro, both keepers are shit. Both keepers are shit. Both keepers shouldn't even be in no more. This is match fixing. This has to be match fixing, bro. Man out here doing the Paqueta. They're doing the Paqueta on us, bro. It's mad. This is pure match fixing. Santos as well. My God. My God. This gaffer come out and said we had two world-class goalkeepers, Jorgensen and Sanchez. Andre. Man are saying that Andre should start for Brazil in the World Cup. Brother. This is a disgrace, bro. This is a disgrace. Nobody even tracked back after that. What are the centre-backs doing when that ball goes in there? Sanchez, my goodness. And why are two players even chasing the ball down? Why is Kukurea and Enzo both chasing that same pass? Oh, no. This is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Sack him today, man. Please. Please sack this guy today. 4 losses in a row. No goal scored in our last 3 games so far. Please sack him. Seriously, sack him, man. Making Beto look like Drogba. This is grim. This is grim. I'm not even gonna lie, this is actually grim. Like, I'll be real. The players are so shit. I can't believe it, bro. These man actually got Gally in their DM, win, lose, or draw, ready to neck them. They got personal shoppers willing to give them free Chrome Hearts, free Amiri, free Bottegas if they bring them clientele just because they're ballers. They can go Libertine, Tape, Cirque, you name it, on a normal and splash mad dough. Before and after every game, they got nutritionists who make sure they're eating the right foods. They got scout analysts who tell them what players to look out for, what areas of the pitch you should be in to exploit your opponent. They got video analysts who tell them and show them where they went wrong in previous games. They've got mental health therapists to help them deal with the pressure and the abuse of professional sport. They have a physiotherapist, a masseuse who rubs them down. They have ice baths after games to make sure they're in peak conditions. And regardless of the result, they're getting 100 racks in their account. Lidge. Yet this is what they turn out. And now, God forbid anybody calls out their performances. God forbid man start calling these men for what they really are. Oh, you're negative. Oh, their mental health. Oh, what can we do? These men are so bad. It's not even funny. It's actually not even funny, bro. Why are fans still getting tickets to these games? You're paying tickets to the games and you're calling out blue coat. Take a stance. Generally, bro, the club's about to die, bro. And he's brought out Steve now. Steve shouldn't even be associated to this mess. Why are you going to put Steve on the pitch now? What's Steve going to do? How's that going to help his development? And he needs to stop squatting and arching his back, bro. Chips. Sick man. Three wins in our last 10 games. 4 losses on the bounce. Why are you even trying anymore? Why do you man even go into games expecting wins or results? I'm over that. I'm over that. Real talk. Garnacho, you're through. Open your body up. Shoot. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Garnacho's so bad. Enzo, dead food. This is horrid. This is horrid, man. This is horrid. This is horrid. Please, bro. I swear. Look, I'm a Chelsea fan. You man know me, bro. I spend money going all around the world to watch these man play. I put my schedule around these man's games, whatever, yeah? Bro, I'm a fan of the club. I support the club. But I can't support a win. For the greater good, we have to lose games. For the greater good, we have to get embarrassed, bro. For the greater good, we have to miss out on Champions League football. I know it sounds mad. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm telling you now, bro, this is what needs to happen for the greater good. Or we're going to die. Cool, Matisse. What happened to Matisse? What's going on with Matisse? Let me give him a call now. Estevao on for Neto. He declined the call. He declined the call. His head's gone. His head's gone. I don't even blame him. I don't even blame him. Man have to sit through this shit. Man actually have to sit through this shit. Rage quitting the streams. It's funny, bro. I actually hear it. I actually hear it. So, guys, remember when I told you after the PSG first leg that he lost the dressing room? No one wanted to believe me. These lot are deliberate. I feel like they're down in tools deliberately. And I don't mind it because it's for the greater good. For the greater good, bro. This is what has to happen. They're definitely down in tools, bro. We've watched these men way too long to know what they're capable of and what they're not capable of. This is pure sabotage. Look at that Sanchez save. Look at that Sanchez save and tell me this ain't sabotage. This is for the greater good, bro. Oh my days. Look at the way Beto just out-muscled Fofana there, bro. My God. This is mad. This is the same squad that flew to Dubai, bro. Don't forget that. This is the same squad that flew to Dubai. This is so bad, bro. I'm lost for words. I don't really have much words. I like, bros. I can't lie. I don't even know what to say, bro. I actually don't even know what to say. I'm being real. I'm lost for words. It's very rare you catch me lost for words. But I'm actually lost for words. Should we freestyle? Should we just drop bars? Steve. Steve. Warm. Warm. Almost scored an Olympico as well off the bar. Steve, man, you don't deserve this. Steve, you don't deserve this, man. Oh. Man subbed on Tosin. Man subbed on Tosin. Man actually subbed on Tosin, bro. That's all you need to know. Why is Tosin coming on? Even as Sugo's looking at him sideways, man's like, bro, you bringing him on, yeah? Sugo's looking at him like, right, you're bringing my man on. Mind games. Mind games, bro. Look at that, out-jeweled already. 1 pass inner box. Free! Free! No, now man's pissed off. Now man's pissed off. Real talk. Now I'm actually fucking pissed off. You gotta draw a line at some point, bro. Mother's life, you gotta draw a line at some point. Man are taking the fucking piss now. Man, no, real talk, they're taking the piss out of us, bro. You can see clearly these men are down in tools. You can see clearly them men are down in tools, bro. But you're taking the fucking piss out of the fans now. There's match goers that went there, to Everton. Do you know how fucking long that takes to go from London to Everton to go watch you, man, on a weekend? And that's what you, man, churn out after you already conceded 3 fucking goals against PSG to make it 8-2. That's the response. That's the response. And man are going to tell me they care about the fucking fans. They're going to tell us that they're proper Chelsea and they care about the fans and they can huddle up in middle. Look, I'm fucking fuming, bro. No, real talk. That's a joke thing. There's levels. There's a time and a place, bro. There's a time and a place. Man, you got to draw the line. You have got to draw the line at a certain point. This is mental. You need to understand, yeah, that these man huddle every single half. They come out huddling as if they didn't speak for 15 minutes before the game. As if they didn't travel together to the game. Like they didn't have team talks with the manager, positions where they should be tactically. They still do that and they come out and do this performative stuff and huddle in front of everybody so they can post on Instagram when they drop stinkers like this and say, guys, we're all together. Oh, guys, believe. Look, if this was AFCON and there was a team that was coming out huddling in between the ball, man would be saying this, Judge, why are we allowing these, man? Real talk. Why are we allowed it? And I've just seen Tosin in the lap on my screen. Bro. These man don't give a shit. When are you going to realize that? How can that be the response? How can that be the response after already losing 3-0 at home? 8-2 on aggregate. And that's the response. Man, them don't give a shit. Man, them actually don't give a shit, bro. They're getting win, lose, or draw from things. They're getting paid regardless. They got physiotherapists, they got sport therapists, they got analysts, they got mental health specialists. They got all of this stuff to put them in prime condition to perform. Why are they marking off the fans like this, bro? How are you marking off the fans like this, bro? Mother's life. And then these players, these men have the nerve. Lavia has the nerve to post stuff like stay on that side. What side? What have you done this season for us, for you to tell us to stay on that side? The nerve. The nerve, bro. I don't want to hear about Kai Sanat. I don't want to hear about Kai Sanat no more. Disgrace, bro. Man said we're 3-0 down to Everton. To Everton. Sell them all. Real talk, sell them all. You man need to understand, we just lost 3-0 at home. 8-2 on aggregate. We just lost. This is the response that you guys give us after United drop points. Liverpool lost today. This is the reaction that you give us. You don't give a fuck about the fans. We saw Jorgensen didn't even want to clap off the fans that traveled to Paris to watch him play and drop that stinker. They didn't even want to do that. And they're terrible at home this season. This is generally, I said it before and everyone's making excuses. This is the worst crop of Chelsea players I've ever seen in my lifetime, bro, supporting this club. They're the worst of the worst. Their peak was qualifying for top 4 football when they celebrated in the dressing room more than the 2007 FA Cup winners. We put the footage together and compared the both. This is so bad. It's genuinely so bad, bro. Like, bro, I can't believe that's the response. The man don't care. But why do you expect them to care? They got 8 years guaranteed payment on their contract, regardless of what happens. They're getting 8 years in their contract. They got these bots online that will arc and fanboy over them, regardless of what they do. They got Galley that are going to give them neck, win, lose, or draw. They don't care as long as they got at Chelsea FC on their Instagram bio. They're governed. They're getting the best clothes. They're flying private. They flew to Dubai mid-season after beating Hull City. Hull City. They flew to Dubai. If man are flying to Dubai, aye, bro. If man are flying to Dubai for beating Hull City, God knows what they're going to do after Port Vale. These men might be going Turks and Caicos. These men might be going Turks and Caicos, bro. They're going to do the mad thing. If they're going to Dubai for beating Hull, aye, Port Vale, FA Cup semi-final after that, them men are going to do the mad thing. They're having a Diddy party, bro. I'm telling you, man, now they're going DR. They're going to get all the galley. Bro, they're doing the mad thing. Bro, like Saint-Tropez, they're doing something mental. That is, it's genuinely so disgraceful what's going on at this club. It's genuinely, I can't believe how disgraceful things are, bro. I can't believe what I watched, bro. I actually can't believe what I'm watching. I don't recognize this club. The club, for me, the club died. The club is officially CFC London in my eyes. I cannot associate this to Chelsea. I can't. And the fact there's 9 minutes left scares the shit out of me. It scares the shit out of me, bro. Real talk. This is depressing. This is depressing, bro. I don't enjoy this. I don't enjoy getting angry and shouting and whatever, bro. But I can't. There's only so much I can tolerate, bro. There's only so much I can tolerate. You got to draw the line at some point, surely, right? What is Palmer doing? Just dribbling into space. What does he do? Real talk. What does Palmer do? What does Palmer do? I want to know. But no, but CB though, against Poch, the Poch's season, he pulled out. But I thought you man told me Poch tax for every single person that played. So why are we referring to Poch season? What has he done for us? Cole Palmer's heights, his peak at Chelsea was finishing 6th and losing a Carabao Cup final in which he missed a sitter in, and that's it. That's Cole Palmer at his peak. Oh, but he rubbed his arms together though. Oh, but he rubs his arms together though. What does he do? And if I dare see Cole Palmer at that Ghana concert, if I dare see any of these youths at a Ghana concert, watch what's gonna happen, bro. I real talk. You man got haters from me for life. You man have haters in me for life. For life, I promise you. If I dare see Cole Palmer at that Ghana concert, I dare you, bro. Wednesday, I dare you. Let's see if you man are that cold. You man have got the balls to do that. Let's see. Man are gonna have an up for life. Embarrassing us on a regular basis in the world stage. Last game before international break. Thank God. Groupie FC, bro. Every single rapper in town, man, want to take pictures. Oh, Vibes Cartel. Oh, Lowski. Oh, Lowski was fresh on out at the walk. What business do you and Lowski have together? He's out here beefing like, bro, M24 and this man. What business do you have linking Lowski? You're fangirling linking Lowski. Oh, Tunde. Oh, this. What you mean? Man, that's just straight groupies. Dirtbag LB, every single rapper that you run into, you're straight dick riding, bro. When it's time to perform against your peers, nowhere to be seen. I'm on to all of them today. Real talk, I'm sick of that, bro. I'm sick of this, bro. I'm on to every single one of them. Man, are straight groupies. You butt rappers. Oh, no. Who the fuck is Tunde? Who is Tunde? Why am I seeing pictures of you with a Tunde? Who's Tunde? But because he raps, man, are dick riding. Every single rapper you come across, dick riding, bro. Real talk. It's embarrassing, bro. I swear down, if he comes Dagenham and sees Scatty, I don't know what he would do. He'll get too gassed. He'll get too gassed. Fucking fuck, bro. Bro, I see him. Oh, see Cole Palmer and Tunde link up. I'm like, who's Tunde? I'm thinking, what? Bro, I'm thinking he's an Afrobeat artist. I click on it. I'm seeing a white man called Tunde. I said, what kind of mind games is this? Man, I ain't glazing these little white youths called Tunde. Bro, I'm telling you now, Cole Palmer, if he sees Jay Sinner, he's going to lose his mind. Man is going to start loafing. Or if he sees Jay Sinner, I don't know what he's going to do. You see, I don't know what he's going to do, bro. Real talk, he will get so gassed. You can't have him in Dagenham, bro. He's a straight groupie. You don't take people like that around you, bro. You got to tell man, chill. Yo, by the way, chill. You know what I'm saying? It's calm. Man out here straight arcing, bro. Straight arcing, bro. Real talk. I'm on to all of them today. I swear down. They've unlocked a side of me that I've actually tried to keep quiet, contained this season. I'm on to all of them. I don't care, bro. I don't care. Man are doing olays to us. We're getting olayed by Everton, bro. We're getting olayed by Everton. Four L's in a row. 4 L's in a row. No goal scored in the last 3. I can't defend Sanchez no more as well. He's shit. Club's died. The club actually died. Make Chelsea great again, bro. Make Chelsea great again, bro. Bro, it's not good for the mental, bro. It's not good for our mental. From time, yeah. Look at Wesley Fofana today, yeah. I already knew. Look, I'm gonna be real. From time we got a centre back whose knees kiss, I should have known what it was. From time, every time you walk, your knees are lips in each other. How can I have faith in you as my centre back? I should have known from the very beginning, this guy's not taking us anywhere. Every single time you're touching the ball, your knees knock. Brother, that's every indication that we needed a centre back. This is the guy we're relying on throughout our season. This is the guy that these directors look at and say, yeah, we're not bringing in a centre back when Maresca's asking for one. But every time you're walking, it feels like wood. Someone's knocking on wood. Every single time you run. Where's the wood? We're in grass. We're on grass. What's that? Who's knocking? Sometimes I'm going mad. I'm like, what's happening, bro? Who's chopping? It's just coming like a headboard. Someone's banging off. Yo, your knees are knocking. Every step you take, knees knocking, knees knocking. And then I'm looking at your performances. It makes so much sense. How can I rely on somebody like this? Every time you walk, your knees knock. How can I take this seriously? Cam, what you saying, bro?
Nah, well run, man. I'm a bit lost for words, chap. and CB, I'm lost for words right now because Gusto started, so I don't know how we didn't win or draw the game. So us losing 3-0 right now, chat, like Everton fans must have been banging Judge. This must be that famous Merseyside Judge I've been hearing about because Gusto started. Because whenever Gusto starts, we don't lose games. We only win and draw. So this right now has fried my brain. I don't know what to do with myself. I'm trying to collect my thoughts right now. Is all mad because Beto is dunking braces, getting mad at the matches on our head tops. Is moving all crazy. And you know what pisses me off the most about this performance? This Enzo Fernandez, bruh, has the cheek to come out and say, oh yeah, in 8 games and after the World Cup, I'll reconsider my future. This nigga, you're part of the problem. And that's what people didn't understand when I first said this. Enzo has no right to come out talking all this grease like he's the guy. You're not the guy. You're not the guy that man them look to when like, oh yeah, that's Enzo Fernandez. If you watch Enzo Fernandez today, especially in that second half, this guy stinks of poop, brother. This guy stinks of diarrhea. This nigga's been eating too much shit too, bruv. Because he stinks. This guy fucking stinks. Every time, always talking. Oh, this and that. Oh, this and that. Reconsider my... Nigga, shut up. You're part of the problem. We don't win because of you. You're shit. And these lot, scary. I can't lie. Spooky conversations need to be had, bro. Caicedo, you've turned into a Jezebel. You've turned into a stripper. This guy is just twerking yash. Shake it, shake it. You would have thought his name was Ice Spice, little joke, man. Yeah? All them times I defended you for you to be stripped like this. I can't lie, it might get scary, chat. Them last remaining fixtures, City, United, Spurs, Liverpool. Ah, long day. That's all Hey, it's a long day, man. But listen, if you don't smile, you might cry. So you lot, man, just this shit's funny to me, bro. Because one thing that pissed me off about what you said, yeah.
Third goal, bro. That's a joke thing.
No. One thing you said that pissed me off though. You can't be saying these niggas are down in tools. They're just shit. This ain't no down in tools. You think they got the brain capacity to organize a down in tools? Let's down tools. No, they're just shit. They're just shit. Oh my god.
What?
Nah, I thought they were about to score again. Fuck. These are just shit. Oh, Enzo, just release the ball, you idiot. All right, listen. Oh, these lot, I don't even know what to say, mate.
Oh, fuck him. Fuck him. Guys, I think this is... they finally broke me today.
What, Everton 3-0 broke you?
They broke me today. Today, I'm back to default settings. I don't care about burning bridges with guys or the club or... I don't care, bro. Man, I'm going to let these players know about themselves. If you got an issue, DM me, bro, or link me. We can get it popping. I don't care no more.
Raw.
Real talk, I don't care no more.
Raw, so they broke you today?
Man are shit, bro. These men are shit, bro. I'll save it for the match reaction.
The shit. Fairs. It's long.
These men are shit. So it's time.
Who's the worst? Who's the worst out of all of them?
I don't even know. They're all shit. That's like saying whose shit stinks the least.
Nah, I can't lie. If we had a stink fest, I think my shit will stink the least.
That's good for you, bro.
Hey, listen, I'm just saying. I think my shit will stink the least because obviously you got to eat healthy and that. You're yeah. So it's all mad. It's all mad and that. Because you see all them Indomie packets he been crunching down. Listen, them shit's got a side effect. That shit's got. Nigga's trying not to smile. He's trying not to smile.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We can just leave weight and get it popping, bro.
Hey.
That's what I'm at now. Like, real talk, that's what I'm at now. Man, are bashing after their team lose 2-1. What God knows what
he's bashing. I know. Wait, he's bashing after the teams are losing.
Bro, do you not see that you bashing on football teams?
What? Do you this?
God knows what man are doing for 3-0. Man might be getting out flashlights and that for the 3-0, bro. It's mad.
That is mind games.
It's mad, bro. If man are doing this for 2-1s, 3-0 is a flashlight thing, the goal maybe.
I can't like if it's a 3-0 thing, niggas are copping OnlyFans, bro. Niggas are copping OnlyFans, and then them are copping the OnlyFans thing, spending money on hookers. Niggas are going on Viva Street. That has to be the 3-0 thing.
Bro, rest in peace, my great football club, bro. Rest in peace, my great football club, bro.
I'm just mad that Rosner's blackness is at the face of all of this, man.
Bro, that's what's pissing me off as well, because these guys set black coaches back 20 years in the UK, bro. 20 years. I saw it down. The only guy that's keeping the black coach thing for us is Company. Big up Vincent Company, bro. Big up Vincent Company.
Nah, big him up still.
To win the Champions League and just make sure black coach's reputation is. That's the only way this can get undone. Vincent Company has to win the Champions League. Because Rosner right now, what he's been doing for us, he's setting us back, bro.
Bro, we should have known. I should have known from time your last name is Rosner. And you're telling guys how to pronounce your last name.
I swear down. I saw the black spray. I saw everything I needed to know. I said, yeah, this gaffer he is shaky. He slapped on black spray during the running. I knew he was losing. Man, they were like, CB, ha, 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 ha. CB talking about black spray again, ha, ha. When are you not going to realize this isn't a joke? Cole will cut the black spray. He changed his ways, bro. Even Sanchez got his shit together. Now, bro, I don't even understand, bro. I don't even understand. Yeah, I can't lie. Everyone in the starting 11 is getting roasted today. That's today's match reaction. They're all getting cooked.
I can't lie, bro. But I'm low-key kind of mad my baller KDH didn't score today, man. They could have done me that. They could have done me that, bro. And I scored my baller. That was a goal. He said, hey, Enzo turned into a stripper again. Bang. Top bins it. Easy. Cash money. We need to get him in the summer. We need to go grab him in the summer.
All our players have gotten worse. All our players have gotten worse under this manager. João Pedro had 2 weeks where he balled out. He's gone to a level that we haven't seen. Injured players are now a thing. The players are getting injured now. Generally, we have gotten worse under this manager to a point that I ain't seen. Sanchez has regressed. Gusto's regressed. Chalobah's regressed. Fofana's regressed.
You saw regress. Well, no. You're starting to name guys regressing that have always been shit. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. The only player you could be like, oh, he's not playing to a level, might be Caicedo. But even that, Caicedo's been playing there for like the past 6 months. Like we can't move like all of a sudden. Wasn't they got in their job? They all started playing shit. These lot have been on a decline for months, especially Caicedo. Like guys have been shit since Maresca. Guys, but guys will just gloss over it because of the fact we played him so much. And still to this day, he's still playing. That guy should not be playing. But everyone's been shit, man.
Look at our remaining fixtures.
Listen, man.
Man United, Brighton, Forest, Liverpool, Spurs, Sunderland. I'm letting you man know for free. I'm not doing a Manchester City watch-along. You man can go watch Lewis, Matisse, whoever you want to watch. I'm not doing a watch-along for Manchester City. I'm telling you man now, and I'm standing on it. So now that I've said I'm standing on it, I'm not doing it. Trust me. Fuck that.
To be fair though, I think
I'll be back for United.
To be fair, as long as we beat Spurs, we can relegate them. Listen, man, also give.
What does that mean for us, bro? What does that mean?
What do you mean? What does that mean? You don't want us to get Champions League? Bro. I don't understand. Like bro, for you, this is the perfect scenario for you. Because before at half time, you were telling me, let's not make champs. Fuck it. This and that. Then cool, let's lose every single game. Why the fuck do you care? You want us to not succeed, so these lot can fuck off. Let's lose every single game. What are we doing here? That's your whole thing. Like, let's lose every single game. Let's lose it in emphatic fashion. Let's give Man City 5 goals just for the goal difference. So just in case they might win the league, they got GD on Arsenal. Let's do that. Why are we mad? Don't be mad. You don't want us to get champs. You want us to fail. So what the fuck are we doing here?
You know, chat, we've lost Cam. We've officially lost Cam. The Cam that we used to know doesn't exist no more. We lost him to Blue Coat. It happens. It's like meningitis, bro. Man, not getting it. Getting.
Listen, I don't live in Kent, bro. I don't live in Kent or Canterbury, nigga. I ain't got no meningitis B, bro.
Cam's a blue.
Nigga, I was vaccinated as a baby. I checked my book still. Man's good.
Gassing up Mamadou Sarr. He gassed up Omega coming in. He's not really crashed Rosinier the way he should crash Rosinier. Everything that this guy's, we've lost him. He ain't the guy we thought he was, bro. He's a blue co-agent, bro.
Bro, if I was
the LPGA president, that's the maddest thing. It's mental, bro. I just want to know how much, bro. Yeah, it's Cameron now. It's not Cam. Cam's dead. It's Cameron. I just want to know, what did they offer you, bro? What did Blue Co put on the table that we couldn't match? You don't want to answer. Cease and desist.
Listen, I didn't get paid. I didn't get paid, bro. All I'm saying is that, listen, hey, stop calling me Cameron. That's not my fucking name. You see this Cameron name, this and that is all mad.
Cam, they're asking honest thoughts on Cole Palmer.
Oh, mate. You see, I can't lie. Cole Palmer needs to take looks maxing classes. He needs to go hit up Cavicula, start taking looks maxing, guy, because this football thing, it's not for everyone, man. We got baby Dele Alli playing for us, man. He needs to hop on the looks maxing, start mogging newts, get the jawline right, close up the mouth, breathing. That's what Palmer needs, bro. Because I don't even, if I speak on Palmer, they're gonna say I'm a hater. And when he pops up in 3 weeks' time with a hat trick, they're gonna be like, "Oh, come outside, come outside! Oh my God, look at him, he's got the hat trick, bro. He's on the Lingard, Dele Alli thing. Go looks max. That's what Palmer needs. But you see, the reason why I don't crash Rosinier is if I crash him, you lot are gonna call me a racist. Oh, chill out, bro. Bro. We know what this guy is. We know what his brother is, bro.
Bro, I swear down. I'm sick and tired of all of this shit when it comes to this club. But I'm saving it for the match reaction. I'm saving it for the match reaction. The guy, bro, real talk. Palmer's a fuck, bro. He's a fuck. How much you wanna bet Palmer gonna go link Gunner? How much you wanna bet? I promise
Let him link Gunner. Let him link Gunner, man.
All of these men are gonna go and link Gunner on Wednesday. How much you wanna bet?
Bro, let them link Gunner. Can they not get fucked tonight by Gunner? We getting fucked tonight. We getting fucked tonight. Can they not want to go vibe out with the shorties and that?
All these men care about is blasting, getting linking gal, bro. Palmer is the final boss, bro, of all the groupies in this team. He's the biggest groupie of everyone. You don't want to pull out when it's time to link your peers. When it's time to buck Dembele, when it's time to buck all of these youths, you're nowhere to be seen. When it's time to buck Saka and all the Arsenal man, nowhere to be seen. But God forbid the rappers in the city. Oh, let me go link Tunde. Oh, let me go link Tunde. Let me link Lowski loose. Let me link Lowski loose. He's fresh home. Let me buck him. Oh, Vibes Cartel. Let me link him. Oh, Central C. Oh, Drake. Oh, no. Gunner's in the town. Let me go see Gunner. Oh, Dirtbag LP. This guy's a fucking fuck. He's a straight groupie. He's the biggest groupie out of all of these youths, bro. I swear down.
Can I just clarify something? There's nothing wrong with being a groupie. There's nothing wrong with being a groupie. If you
all of these youths, bro.
Listen, if Palmer wants to bend over and start getting fucked by rappers, that's his prerogative.
Now I gotta take him off the stream. Man are moving mad. You see what I'm saying? Man are moving mad. Man, that's a why. We have to come on, bro. Man are moving mad. Man are moving mad. This guy, I'm telling you now, every single time he sees a rapper, he loses his mind. He don't know how to act. He's all gassed and that. Bro, I know this shoot, bro. I know this shoot is straight gassed, bro. Man are just straight gassed. Act like you've been here before. You only care about these rap youths. But when you're bucking Saka and Dembele and all these youths know it to be, even Ndiaye is dunking on you. Even Ndiaye is dunking on you, broski. How can I take you seriously? How can I take you seriously, bro? Real talk. I'm a free cam out of his Joe. I'm locking this off in 5 minutes.
But Ndiaye's better than Palmer, though. What are you doing here?
I'm not gonna argue against it.
What are you doing here, bro? Palmer's lucky he's a white eat, bro. Swear to God. That's the only thing holding me, man.
Free you, bro.
Bro, but that's the only thing, yeah. I can be like, ah, cool, Palmer, because there's too many black youths in our team. That's the only thing. That's like,
Chat, I'm ending the live stream now, bro. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Make Chelsea great again. And make sure you put a notification because I'm about to let it rip in this match reaction. Trust me, bro. We're going back to last season. We're going back to last season. Grit, pow, pow. You should have sent you guys across to you. I don't even want to do that. I'll be real. Make Chelsea great again. I'm out.